beautiful human. Another Thursday in the books. This Thursday's different, though. Why?
Why?
Because it's a leap year. Woohoo!
Oh, wow. Leap.
Yeah, baby. Hi. This is the Zach Sang Show. Once on your radio, always on your TikTok, wherever you get your podcasts, and right here on Amazon Music's Twitch channel every single day. Cameron is stressing right now because he lost his pen.
I literally had it, and I don't know where it went.
Well, first of all, he was looking for it right before we went live, and he was
there it is.
stressed about it, and then it leaped out of your hand.
There we go. I found it.
Happy Leap Day to you.
Happy Leap Day. How are you celebrating this year?
I don't
Jordan,
know.
how are you celebrating?
Do people do celebrate? It happens every 4 years, by the way. And Julius Caesar was the guy who introduced the first calendar leap year all the way back in 46 BC. I'm sure you knew that, right, Dan?
First time I've ever heard that.
Oh,
Do you know why?
I do not know. Well,
It's because if you don't have that extra quarter, what is it, like
6 hours.
6 hours, it throws the whole calendar off. So if you didn't have leap year, then like 100 years from now, summer would be winter.
So is this?
You know?
Wait, really?
Yeah?
So is this connected to the Earth taking exactly 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 45 seconds to circle the sun?
Yes,
Wow.
I assume so.
How'd they figure that out, though?
Scientists.
But
No,
back then,
yeah,
how
but-
did they figure
yeah,
that out?
we're
is
talking
the
about
question.
46 BC.
They probably just waited until it rotated, and then we're like, okay, let's write that down.
I'm going to go with lucky guess.
But I get, well, yeah, how they, like, I'm so confused. I guess they, like,
There's
judge
so
the
much like that.
seasons.
Like if you think about anything Albert Einstein did or anybody before him, it's like you were doing this without any electronics or anything to help you figure stuff out.
Yeah, because
know what I
everything,
mean?
well, everything starts somewhere.
Yeah, how smart would we all be if we didn't have like phones and things that to, take our mind off things, and we just had to think about everything all
I
the
was
time.
just talking about this with a friend recently because remember when you used to hang out with people and somebody would think of an actor and you would go, I remember that guy from that one movie. And then everybody would try to they'd be like, oh, what was that movie? What was that movie? You'd spend an hour and then somebody would go, oh, it was Superbad.
Well, you Google to find answers. You Google things or use the phone to distract.
Yeah.
There's no figuring things out on our own. Zero of that anymore.
Bad for your brain.
It's really interesting. Really interesting. Let's head on over to the Vibrasonic control room. Oh, I was going to check in with Cheeky Kels, but she's coming in to fix a camera. Happy Leap Day. Happy Leap Day. Yeah, she's excited. I can feel it. Does anybody know somebody who has a birthday on this day?
Yeah, I do.
Really? It's very sad.
Yeah, well, I saw on the news all the babies being born today get little frog hats because it's
Aw.
leap day.
Yeah, the babies are called leapers or leaplings.
Why is it a frog?
Because they
Because
leap.
frogs leap.
That's not the only thing that leaps.
Gazelles leap.
It's weirdly associated with it though, because like I went on Google this morning
Yeah.
and it was like 28 frog first, March 1st. So they represent leap day with a frog.
Why not a rabbit?
Take it up with the leap
I will.
days.
I think rabbits hop. Totally different.
Yeah, leapfrog.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
leaping as a frog.
Splitting hairs.
Google what animals leap.
All right, let's see here.
And I just want to make something clear. A leap and a hop, totally different.
What
Leaping
a-
lizards.
Ah.
Kangaroos.
They leap?
Yeah, something called a baral.
Hmm.
Kind of looks like a ram, grasshopper, tree frog. Something called a cliff springer.
Damn, this is given Animal Planet.
It really is.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I didn't know this, but February 29th is not really a legal day. Many companies don't recognize Leap Day as a valid day. They make leapers choose February 28th or March 1st as their birthdays instead. That's terrible. How dare they make somebody conform to a day that doesn't belong to them?
Salaried employees are also not paid for leap day.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So today?
Right?
I'm so confused.
We should have just not come in today.
That's
That's
how
a fact.
That's how that works?
Yeah?
That makes no sense.
Because
to me.
you're paid, a salary employee is paid for the year in installments. And this year adds 1 day to that. So technically, we're not being paid to be here right now.
Okay, I don't
Chew on that.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know if that works, dude. This is the first I'm learning about a lot of things.
Jordan, when does your friend celebrate their birthday, technically? The 28th or
March 1st.
March 1st?
Why did
Yeah.
she pick the first?
I mean, personally, I agree. I think it makes more sense because, you weren't born on the 28th. You were born on the day after the 28th. So most
Right.
years that falls March 1st.
It's the day after.
Mm-hmm.
It's not birthday eve.
Exactly.
This is interesting. Whole new way of life that I'm opening my eyes to. Let's head on over to the Vibrasonic control room, though, and check in with Cheeky Kels. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
Let's go to Kelsey for the Leap Day report. Kelsey,
What do you got?
what's going on
Uh,
out there?
Oh, about Leap Day? Plenty. I love Leap Day.
Yeah, what do you
I
like
think
about
more
it?
people should talk about it.
Well, why? Why do you? First of all, why do you think not enough people talk about it to begin with?
I think it's a really interesting holiday. I found out recently that there's this lady that basically runs this Leap Day coalition because her birthday's on Leap Day.
Makes sense.
And I believe she's the one who popularized the frogs
Yeah?
on
What?
Leap Day.
Get her on the
Yeah.
phone. I want to know why.
Honestly, she'd be a good guest.
I think she'd be great. I'm
Yeah.
all for it.
Well, I mean, honestly, you'd have to wait another 4 years to have her on because she doesn't really matter until then. I know that sucks.
Yeah, 4
but
years from now, look forward to our interview with Miranda Leap.
her relevancy really fades in and out.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I understand, people don't feel seen. So she just wants to feel seen. People born on Leap Day want to feel seen.
Is it that serious?
Apparently it is. There's a coalition. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess so. Point taken.
You
You know what's weird, though? I feel like we all have been kind of dragging this week,
well, yeah.
and I'm feeling the extra day, even though I know that's not how that works. Like, no matter what year it was, there was always going to be a Monday through Friday this week.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we wedged in a sixth day or something,
I'm going to be honest. I thought it was, today's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought yesterday was Thursday.
We all did.
The fact that it was Wednesday was a huge surprise to me. Huge
I think it was a surprise to all of us.
Really shocking. Super shocking. Oh, man. How's your day
Calendars.
going? How's your life, chat? Where are you hanging out with us at today? Leave your location in there.
Anna, the creator in the chat, says today just doesn't count, so we should go crazy.
Whatever that means, Anna. Sure.
I agree with that.
What is crazy to you? We should unpack that. I'd love to video chat with people. But that's too much. We can barely do what we're doing right now.
This is the part of the show where we just make a wish list for things we can't currently do. Wish we could talk to the astronauts right now.
That'd be huge.
That would be entertaining and engaging.
You know who's working on it?
Hmm.
Bridget Mentler. She's
True that.
she's trying to bridge the gap between people and space. My girl. What's up? All right, moving on. The other day we were talking about Kate Middleton. She kind of went missing. Not missing. She vanished from public life for a second. We did get a heads up about it. Didn't stop the internet from making memes about it. She went in for a health situation ordeal.
Mhm.
We don't know what it was that she went in for, but we have heard from the palace, correct?
Correct.
Kensington Palace made it clear in January the timelines of the princess recovery, and we'd only be providing significant updates. That guidance stands. That's what we've heard from the palace.
What's Kensington Palace?
I don't know. It's okay.
I thought Buckingham was the one.
No, so the Buckingham is where the king and queen live. I believe Kensington is okay. So if you're staring at Buckingham Palace, I believe it's the one to the right. I could be totally off on that one, but that's where they live. It's
Okay.
another palace, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
There's too many palaces.
Dude, they have a lot of
They have a
property.
ton.
They have a lot. You got to understand something. London, in every other part of it, is very narrow and very small. And then you get to where they have real estate and where their palaces
It's
are.
massive.
All that goes to
So much
the
land.
wind.
You know, I went to Windsor Castle when we lived there last year,
Yeah.
and they had robot lawnmowers,
Crazy. Because it's so
like
big.
Roombas. They just mow the lawn constantly.
so nuts.
I want one. I don't even have a lawn.
And the way they would shut down London when the royals would make their way around town was crazy. And then everyone would know because there'd be this bustling
Yeah.
about the city. They would be like, "Oh, they're leaving. They're moving. They're getting out of the palace. They're going to wherever they are." One of their many, many, many palatial estates.
So what's the update here, Jordan?
There is none.
The update is that they're mad at us for speculating about her whereabouts when they
Why?
said she wouldn't be seen until after Easter. They're like, hello, we already told you
Yeah,
this.
but there's a difference between she won't be seen till after Easter and she's disappeared until Easter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the internet said she disappeared. The reality is she's probably recovering or just having privacy because she went through some sort of medical procedure. And by the way, sister deserves her time. Good on ya. Get rest. Right?
I mean, sure. Yeah, it's just the whole thing's a little weird.
Okay, Cam, you're such a conspiracist.
No, I'm not a conspiracist. Conspiratist? I'm not one of those. It's just the whole thing's weird.
You know what's weird? Andy Cohen being accused of something. Andy Cohen is the guy behind most of Bravo's popular TV shows. He serves as the executive producer and, I don't know, creator of the Real Housewives series or just executive producer?
I think just executive producer.
He's also the guy who has a talk show on the same network.
Watch What Happens Live, right?
Yeah, good stuff. Really great show. And he seems really funny, talented. He has Radio Andy, good stuff. Anywho, he's being accused of playing favorites. Who's accusing him? One of the former cast members of Real Housewives of New York City. Her name is Leah McSweeney. I don't even know her. Is anybody into the Real Housewives lore?
I feel like that's something Kelsey would be into. Kelsey, are you into it?
I don't know.
I'm not necessarily into it, but I know a lot about it because my roommate is really into it.
Okay.
And so I hear about it constantly.
Secondhand, no.
Okay,
I don't really understand,
so-
like, what... look,
do you know this woman?
I'm not familiar, but I'm familiar with her claims.
does your Leap Day lady know her?
I wonder. Oh my God, I bet they'd be friends.
Well, anywho, this lady, Leah McSweeney, is suing, right? And in her suit, she alleges that Andy Cohen has a proclivity for using drugs with housewives and other Bravo celebrities that use the same drugs with more favorable treatment and edits. So if they're like partying together, he's going to benefit them in some way.
Yeah.
Rep for Andy Cohen subsequently denies all those claims, obviously, calling them all completely false. So let's see how it shakes out.
There's always going to be favorites.
I see things from time to time when like it's Andy and then the housewives like in the reunions or maybe they do like the interviews on Watch What Happens.
Yeah.
And you can tell that there is real behind the scenes drama that exists between him and them.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's real behind the scenes, there's
No, but-
on the scenes drama.
Yeah, but
Constantly.
yes, but I think it's even deeper. A lot of it's financial. A lot of it's where somebody stands on the show. A lot of it's how much money they make. There's a lot of things a lot of decisions that are made by Andy Cohen. There
Yeah.
are. He is
Well, he used to
Top
run
dog.
the network, right?
top dog.
He is Bravo.
Yeah.
So
They should just call the channel Andy.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well.
honestly,
I watch a lot of, I watch Love Island and I'm watching Love is Blind right now. New episodes just dropped last night. Very exciting. I watch trashy TV. I've never really understood the Housewives franchise.
oh, it's really good. I've only watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey from the very beginning, and I haven't kept up with it as of the last few years, but it is really great television. It's just drama, and the way they edit it's really good, and these people really don't care. Their sole purpose in life is to cause shit amongst each other. It's awesome. And they have a lot of money, so they live like a baseline, weird, crazy existence. And the way you see these people try to uphold this appearance and the wealth is crazy too. Because like once you're in and your hooks are into these people, you're riding for a while. I mean, one of the newer cities, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, they got a real gem. They had one of the ladies end up in prison. The show's only been
Really?
around for a couple seasons, and now I think she's hanging out with another reality star in there.
Yeah, no, I
In prison?
literally I had to go watch some episodes of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City when all the drama came out.
Yeah, just to get an idea.
Yeah, because I was like, what? No, I need to know because there were so many memes.
I think she's actually hanging out. Oh, she's either hanging out with Theranos,
Elizabeth Holmes.
Elizabeth Holmes. I'm pretty sure she's the Kelsey, Cheeky Kels. What's that lady's name?
Elizabeth Holmes.
No,
Yeah.
well, who's she in prison
Oh,
with?
with
From
Jen Shaw.
Yeah, Jen
Jen
Shaw.
Shaw.
That's
Yo,
right.
These people are crazy. And I'm pretty sure that's like attached to like some sort of financial fraud, right?
Yeah.
Attached to her trying to stay rich somehow. By the way, let's fast forward a few years, take a trip east to New Jersey where you'll find the Giudices, who literally do the exact
The
same
who?
thing in some way, shape, or form. Teresa, she got famous season 1, flipping a table. She fought Danielle Staub. Hello?
See, you just said 5 seconds ago you really know a ton about them.
Well, I know a
feel
decent amount in New Jersey.
I feel like you watch them all the time.
I grew up around them. Not, I mean, like they were in
Okay.
my town.
That's
Just-
like saying I met somebody, but you just had dinner in the same restaurant.
I didn't even do that.
Yeah. Okay, do you think it's kind of like wrestling though, in the sense that
It's fake.
no, we know
'cause
that
they
it's
end up in
fake.
prison.
Well, yeah, but I think I think it's like it's fake to an extent that they kind of pre-agree upon, and then I feel like a lot of them do actually get along behind the scenes.
No,
You don't think?
no.
No, I genuinely think they hate each other.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're all competing for popularity and this status and aesthetic that's really hard to upkeep.
Yeah.
I think some of them are friends, but you see those friendships on screen too. I don't think any of it. I mean, I'm sure it's fake off screen, but
But then you also see families get separated. Like, dude, Real Housewives of New Jersey had real life implications. Like, family members don't talk to each other anymore. It's wild.
yeah.
It's good stuff. I was invested.
I mean, I
It's
guess I
some
could
of the-
kind of get into it.
It is genuinely some of the best reality TV I've ever watched.
I
in
just
my
started
life.
watching that Below Deck
Oh,
a little bit.
the best.
I'm kind of into it. I've only gotten the first couple of episodes.
All I wonder when watching that is like, how do they fit everybody? Like, it's so.
What do you mean?
What do you
it's so
mean?
narrow.
On a boat?
Yes, it's like where's everyone sleep and like
In the
got that
boat?
cruise so tight.
Yeah.
So whew.
I mean, they show everything. They show the rooms and the bunks.
They
and
show everything.
They do. You see way too much on that show.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. They show everything. They have cameras in those bunks.
Anybody
Okay.
in here watch 90 Day Fiance?
Yes. Oh,
No?
hell yeah.
It's-
And Married at First Sight.
I'm into 90 Day Fiance.
I've
from
watched
time to
90
time.
Day Fiance, like all the different variations of it. The
It's really good.
90 Day Fiance, Where Are They Now? 90 Day Fiance, like later, After the Rose. I don't, that's a Bachelor thing, but like all of the spinoffs I've watched. Big Ed?
Oh yeah. But some of it is like apparently there was a lot of drama attached to one of the couples I was picking up on TikTok recently. Having to do with like a very like dude, on those shows, some of those couples can hang around in that universe
Yeah.
for what feels like 10 years.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And you're following their story for far too long.
Anything
and it's like,
that's-
dude, I shouldn't be here right now.
No,
I gotta
know.
go.
I do.
Like,
I do have to admit, I like recently was watching. I forget which version of the show, and I had that moment where in the middle, I was like 45 minutes into an hour and a half long episode,
yeah, that's the other thing.
and I paused it. And I was like, I feel really bad about myself right now that I'm spending my life on this.
The other thing I realized the other day while watching Hoarders was that the episodes are really long.
They're so
They're an
long.
hour and a half. And it's the same thing with 90 Day Fiance. It's like, dude, they do like 46 episode seasons.
So long and so
And they're
depressing.
an hour and a half long because they can't fit all the drama
No,
and real life shit into an hour.
90 Day too. That's like there's like other international versions of that show. Same with Married at First Sight. Like it's big in the UK.
Really?
Oh yeah,
You know, the other
could very easily.
I
Get
don't know
into it.
how we got to reality TV.
I
but-
love it.
But the other thing I love to watch are the TSA shows.
The TSA shows.
Mm,
The reality shows that happen at the airport,
yeah.
and it's the TSA like I don't know doing things like literally everything. A lot of it has to do with people like claiming goods from outside of the country, either trying to get into Canada or trying to get in the United States, or trying to get into Australia.
Yeah.
It's really good. There's a lot of drama that exists in places where we're
Wait.
at every day.
What's the name of one of these shows?
Uh,
TSA TV show.
Just do you like TSA Channel 7? That's the UK
To Catch
version.
a Smuggler?
Oh.
Is that-
no,
Is
there-
that one of them?
do TSA Channel 7. That's the Australian version, but there's a US version too.
TSA Channel 7.
I've been watching. Cheeky Kelsey, you watch?
Every single time I'm home because it's my dad's favorite show.
The TSA one?
The TSA one, he's crazy about it.
What is it called?
To Catch a Smuggler.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Ah!
It's To Catch a Smuggler?
Yes, and it's like actually kind of fascinating. It's very much like these TSA agents on a power trip, and like
Yes.
sometimes they catch someone smuggling drugs, other times they're just terrorizing someone who's trying to get to their destination.
And they don't speak English. And it's
No,
like,
it's so sad. They're like broken. They're like, I think I'm going to Miami. So bad. That was the Spanish accent I'm allowed to do. And my parents speak like that. Sorry. I'm just saying.
it's like-
I got to catch this show. Let's see where it's
it's
streaming.
really good.
What is it on? UPN? Does that exist anymore?
I'm telling you, it's worth your time. It's on my TikTok feed. And now that we're talking about it, and if your phone's around, it will pick it up and be on your feed too. You're welcome.
It is on Hulu if you want to watch it on Hulu, and I am going to add it right now.
It's
God,
so
I
good.
love shows like that though. There's there's other shows on God, I don't even know what channel it's on, but there's something called Road Warriors
Mm.
and there's something called Customer Wars.
What?
And Road Warriors is essentially they do like 5 or 6 people that have road rage in an episode. The customer ones is like people at fast food restaurants misbehaving and stuff like that.
Wait, so is it like online videos compiled
of.
into an episode?
Yeah, kind of. And then the other one that I watch is Neighborhood Wars, and it's all neighbors beefing with one another. A lot of Ring doorbell footage in that one.
Oh,
It's
wow. That's good.
good. It's good.
I've never heard of that one.
You should check it out.
Interesting.
Put your favorite reality show in the chat.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
Damn.
I'm always thinking of the next best reality show, the next big one.
What's your favorite reality show now, Jordan?
I think it's between Survivor and Below Deck.
I've never watched a full season of Survivor or The Amazing Race.
I haven't seen The Amazing Race. I've heard great things though.
I've also never watched a full season of Big Brother.
Love Big Brother.
That's a lie. I watched pretty much the whole thing when Frankie Grande was on there.
That's when I started watching.
Really?
Yeah.
Not
Not necessarily because of him. Just,
course.
That's just the time I started.
But it was
watching.
a good season.
It
There
was
was
really
like a
good.
lot of relationships around there
Yeah.
and like just a lot of personal drama that you really brought you in.
Yeah.
It was good stuff. Do you remember the reality show on VH1 where celebrities or like F-list celebrities would live in a house together?
Yeah. What was that called?
I forget.
Let me see.
All I remember is Vern Troyer living in a house with like
The Surreal Life.
no. That was on MTV. You guys are too young.
It says.
Maybe it was The Surreal Life.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was on VH1.
Interesting.
Anna says in the chat, Love Island's her favorite. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
I haven't watched that either.
I think you'd like Love Island,
I gotta get into it.
Australia specifically.
Rihanna, just to shift some gears here, making headlines right now because she is about to perform at a pre-wedding party for the son of India's richest man. Ooh, the occasion is a 3-day pre-wedding jamboree hosted by a billionaire. Yes, he's
Wait.
hosting it for his youngest son. And the wedding itself does not take place until July, but festivities began yesterday when the couple hosted a communal dinner for local villagers that they served 51,000 people. Is that real?
At a wedding?
Well, this is just the pre-wedding festivities, but
Wait.
yeah, it's the richest man in India. His youngest son is getting married, and they're wasting no expense. What is that?
They served 51,000 people.
Yeah, they served everyone in the village.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they can afford it, obviously. And it's rumored that they're bringing Rihanna in, and she's being paid $5 million to perform at the celebration.
Damn,
Yeah,
I was
well-
gonna guess.
Oh, we should have played the game.
So that's what I
Yeah.
was trying to tee up.
Rihanna's been seen there, so she's definitely going. It's just the number amounts rumored.
$5 million
Yeah,
to perform for one night.
Well,
yeah.
okay, let's play this. The same guy, he has a daughter that got married in 2018. In 2018, he paid Beyonce to perform
At a
You know-
wedding?
at the wedding. You know
Okay.
how much Rihanna's getting. How much do you think Beyonce got paid in 2018 to perform at the wedding? Price is right, rules apply. Closest without going over takes a W. We'll go to Kill C in the Vibrasonic control room.
Kelsey.
I'm looking at it, so give it to Sam.
Sam.
Oh God, for Beyonce?
Yeah.
Yes.
If Rihanna's 5 million, I feel like Beyonce's probably like 10 million or
10.
15.
I was gonna say 12. What's your guess? 10 or 15?
I'll go 10.
Oh, you're
10.
locked in for 10. What do you think?
I'm saying 12.
Daniel, what do you think?
$1.
$1. That is a Price is Right
I mean, he might win.
strategy. Closest without going over takes it. The answer is $6 million.
Sorry, Dan won.
And Dan won.
Good job, Dan.
Don't have to do much, and I still win. Funny how that works.
Oh man! In addition to Rihanna, David Blaine is gonna perform.
At the wedding?
And I'm the funniest one. Isn't that amazing? Ha 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 ha.
Oh my God! David Blaine's gonna perform. Yeah, he's a magician. It's pretty cool.
How much?
I don't know how much he's getting paid, but how much do you think the entire wedding is gonna cost?
I mean, for 51,000 people?
Yeah, it's being rumored that it's gonna cost
$300 million?
Take a guess, Sam.
I'm gonna guess like 35 million.
Okay, you're locked in. 35 million.
35 million.
Cameron?
I said 300 million.
Oh fuck.
You're locked in
Oh,
at
hang
300?
on.
Oops, sorry.
Okay. Dan, what do you think?
1 penny.
Oh, Dan gets it again.
How much?
The entire wedding rumored to cost $120 million.
That's
then
actually
Sam
just the
won.
pre-wedding festivities.
Oh, that's just a pre-wedding. Wow.
Yeah.
It's just a pre-wedding. It's
So
gonna
what the-
cost $120 million. That's
oh my
crazy.
God.
What does this guy do? How does he take advantage of the people of India to get this rich?
He's a tech billionaire.
Oh, so he doesn't do that.
That's pretty vague.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. What does that? Yeah, what does that mean?
He just technologically ises.
He technologically eyes. That
What?
makes sense.
Wait.
He's just been working for a long periodically time.
It's like somebody. It's like
Are you saying anything that makes sense? Are you okay?
I like
Am
it, Jordan.
Wait, am I having
Keep it up.
monetary problems right now?
I'm just being referential and then self-referential.
I like it. It's very meta,
Yeah.
very highbrow.
Damn, dude.
It's kind of like though when I hear that, I kind of know what you're saying, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when somebody says, you know, what do you do for a living? I'm a consultant.
No, but
What
like,
does that mean?
yeah, but does he have an app? Does he own like does he own Google of India? Like, what does
He
he,
does
do?
tech.
Okay, come on.
He does tech, like Jordan
Okay.
said, technologically.
Yeah,
is
and
Yeah,
apparently,
thanks.
like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg are gonna go to the wedding.
Oh,
So he's that type of tech billionaire.
They're probably
that's
paying
cool.
him to go there, though, right?
they're making appearances.
Good business.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Wow, interesting.
46 people went to my wedding.
This guy has 51,000 going to
I can't imagine.
the pre-wedding ceremony.
Oh my effing God. 46 people went to my wedding, and we spent the entire time going around and saying hi to people. I can't imagine. Like, people, I think, okay, Jordan, can you Google this? What's the average attendance for a wedding in America?
It's probably like 50 to 80, right?
I would say it's probably like closer to 120. I feel like I've
And
been
you-
to a lot of weddings that there's on average like 200 people.
75 to 150. is
75 to
average.
150.
But why do you feel compelled to say hi to everybody? I've been at many
'Cause they
weddings where I don't
can.
like talk to the groom.
I know, but we went like around to every table, and then by the time we did that, I felt like it was over. 51,000 people? Oh my God! I can't imagine that.
Dude, imagine the videographer for that wedding. How do you get everyone's remarks?
No, it's IMAX is shooting that thing. Are you kidding me?
How do you go around and go, how do you know the groom?
The team that put together the Sphere in Las Vegas is doing that. No joke though. 46 people at my wedding felt like it was way too much. Like I wish there was less people.
Some days I get up and I think about my like potential one-day wedding and I'm like, oh, I'm either going to have so many people there or absolutely no one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be an in-between.
Are you going to allow speeches?
I don't know. I haven't really thought of that.
You should think about it.
Yeah?
I went to a wedding last summer where it was essentially open mic. Like generally speaking, you go and it's like, okay, the parents do speeches, and then the best man and the maid of honor do a speech, and maybe one other person at most. This one, there was no joke, 3 hours of speeches. It was way too much.
That's a lot of speeches.
Imagine how many people are talking at the 51,000 person wedding.
But that's like not a party, you know?
I agree.
I don't know. Maybe like one day I'll just like doctor up who I think I'd invite to my wedding. Interested to see how many people I come up with.
Oh, how many? Okay, let's start.
I'm okay.
Oh, come on, name them. And names and addresses.
Dan, would you come?
Probably not. I'd make sure I'm busy that day.
Yeah? I don't ask anything of you. You don't need to get me a gift.
You think I was planning on it?
Would you perform for $5 million?
Where?
Zach's wedding.
I really have to think about it. It's how much I don't want to go.
What do you think your performance would be made up of?
I haven't even thought about it.
I think he could probably like secretly break dance or something.
You think?
Yeah.
Or maybe
I have a
like
feeling.
I feel like you could tell stories and like play a bongo, like slam poetry or something.
Yeah, that'd be huge with the wedding crowd.
I think it would be massive. Did you hear this, Dan? NSYNC is rumored to be making an appearance on Justin Timberlake's album.
Honestly, I don't care.
Oh,
I'm so over the whole NSYNC reunion thing. They blew
It
their
was
chance.
such a facade.
They blew their chance to make it exciting.
I kind of agree. Well, the song Paradise is on JT's new album, and Everything I Thought It Was is apparently going to feature other members of NSYNC. What does that really mean? I don't know. But he took the TikTok comments. He replied to a TikTok comment telling Justin Timberlake to blink twice if NSYNC is on a song called Paradise, and he replied with a video where he blinked twice, correct?
Correct.
So
Whoa.
So confirmed
there's going to be an NSYNC reunion.
on
But-
one song.
There already was, though.
Yeah, Trolls
Like
movie
Dan was
band
saying.
together.
Interesting.
I
So
just
does
thought
this
it-
matter?
No.
Not really, no. I don't think so.
Are we making the case that they kind of blew it with the first one, with the Trolls thing? But
I-
this is like not saying that the Trolls song isn't a real song, but this could be a hit, maybe.
But here's the thing. If you get people hyped up about a reunion, I think the expectation is in the music community that means more than one song.
Does it?
Yeah. I think it means
Album?
either album or,
Or-
larger gathering of work or a tour.
Or what if you gave me like a greatest hits album and then 2 new songs?
Right. One song on something. I don't think that's even considered a reunion.
By the way, the Troll song could have become a hit. Like Can't Stop the Feeling is huge. That was a Troll song. But I don't know. I'm
That's a
interested.
feature. That's not a reunion.
By the way, this song's coming out March 15th, so we shall wait and see.
Who's your favorite member?
Joey Fatone.
Yeah.
He's in NSYNC, right?
I was like Lance.
He has like a hot dog stand.
He does?
He has a hot dog business. And then Lance Bass owns gay bars in West Hollywood,
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
too, right next to each other. I had no idea he owns Heart, which is on Santa Monica Boulevard, and then he owns Rocco's.
He owns Rocco's?
Yeah, he's rich.
All right.
You have no idea how busy these places are. Cheeky Kels, how busy are they?
Let's do a live check.
Constantly very busy.
Can you call them real quick? See how busy they are?
if they answer or not?
Yeah, hey, it's Kelsey. How busy are you? Thanks.
You've gone to both establishments, haven't you, Kels?
I have.
You party.
Occasionally.
You get out there.
Sometimes.
Jealous. I left that life behind,
Party?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Well, I get party at my house. I don't like go out to party, I'm over that. Or I'll go to someone's party. I
Yeah.
won't just go to a club or a bar anymore.
I like house parties. I think we need to normalize that again.
I think house parties are fun.
Yeah.
Or like
And they're cheaper.
If
Way
somebody
cheaper.
throws a party at like a club or a bar that's like just for them, I'll go to that. Like a venue
Mm-hmm.
Like they close it down.
for
Or
a private gathering.
Private room type of thing.
Yeah. I'm done with bars and clubs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like been done drinking. It's so weird.
Is that true?
Well, I had a drink a couple days ago. But that was the first time in a while. I don't know. Very different. I'm living a different life. I'm trying. I'm really trying, Dan. I know you care. Yes.
What's next?
Oh, man. There's a lot of news that's being made today. Do we care about Oprah Winfrey leaving the board of Weight Watchers?
A little bit. I feel like she's,
Why?
huh?
Why?
Because I care about Oprah Winfrey? No. So the whole thing is that I guess there's speculation, maybe confirmation at this point, that she left the board of Weight Watchers because she's taking a weight loss drug, which I assume is Ozempic.
Oh.
And so I think that's probably wise for her to leave it. She's not using it or whatever. But I don't think, should we shame Oprah for using Ozempic?
No.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
If I could get my hands on it, I'd love to use it.
And she's donating all of her shares of Weight Watchers to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I like Oprah. I watched this TikTok video the other day of Oprah getting like, those people who come up to you and be like, oh, let me paint a picture of you. Or like, can I take a photo of you? And they're on TikTok.
Yeah.
And this guy like goes
The
up to
photo.
Oprah and is like, can I take a photo of you? And Oprah's like, sure. Like, what?
Yeah, I saw that one.
And then he chases after her to give it to her.
And her
I'm like,
bodyguard is like,
Yeah.
okay, bro.
yeah, and Oprah does not travel alone.
Chill
I mean,
out.
even if she's alone, she's not alone because it's freaking Oprah. It was like one of the most uncomfortable exchanges I've seen in a while on the internet,
Yeah.
but it was pretty good. I love Oprah.
I do too.
I really do like her a lot.
Have you ever met Oprah?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Make it happen for crying out loud.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I wish, dude. Oprah gives a special energy. There's nobody like her.
I do miss her show.
Is Owen still on?
No, I miss like her other show, not the
No-
network.
No, I know the talk show, but like, is the network still around?
Yeah, no, it still exists. I don't know what's on it. Maybe 90 Day Fiance reruns.
That'd be pretty sick. I'd watch. Do you like know Oprah, Jordan? Like, have you seen the Oprah Winfrey show?
I've seen clips. I never watched it live.
Yeah, you weren't around when it would come on TV at like 4:00.
Yeah, I think I was probably like at softball practice.
It would come on at like 4, I think.
Yeah, it was afternoons.
God, I remember it. Cheeky Kels, you watch?
No, not really. Occasionally, if I was like home with a stomach ache, you know.
Yeah, did you guys watch Ellen?
Yeah,
A little bit, occasionally. I one time was invited to go to One Direction's performance on the Ellen show. However, I couldn't because I had a shadow at school, which was like a prospective student that was
Oh,
following me around
weak.
to all my classes.
What?
And I couldn't leave. And I was so, I still think about it to this day.
That's so weak.
I know.
I didn't even know that was legal.
And did that
Yeah.
prospective student even show up and attend your school?
They did.
Oh,
It was an
so-
all-girls school, and they ended up being a transgender male.
Mm.
So, and stayed at the all-girls school.
That's really
Interesting.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
So, hey, you may have missed One Direction, but
But I made an impact.
yes,
Witnessed
you did.
history, Yeah.
You were an example of a safe space and a place for education and progress.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. See?
Yeah.
Glass half full.
Zach, when you were a kid and you were homesick, what did you watch?
First of all, I want to make it clear. When I was homesick, it wasn't because I was actually sick. It's because I like would create fake vomit and pretend that I vomited in the bathroom because I needed to get out of going to school. First and foremost. What would I watch? I don't know, dude. I really
Are you
remember.
saying you never had like a legitimate sick day?
Dude, yeah, when I was home from school, I'd watch like soap operas. They'd come on in like the early afternoon.
Yeah.
Dude, All My Children, One Life to Live, good stuff. Good
General
stuff.
Hospital.
Yeah, General Hospital.
Young and the
was great.
Restless.
Yeah, I never got into Young and the Restless.
Right.
Sunny though. Yeah,
Price is Right was my at-home sick show.
I'd watch that too.
I'm curious what it was for your generation, Jordan.
Well, I was just the biggest fan of TLC, so Say Yes to the
Flip that
Dress,
on.
What Not to Wear,
Yeah.
Toddlers and Tiaras.
Kels,
loved
what
it
did
all.
you watch? Like
a
when you were
little bit of-
homesick?
A little bit of that '70s show.
What?
One time
That's like on cable in the middle of the day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, reruns.
Yeah,
100%.
reruns. And then I have a really clear memory of watching Freedom Riders, and like, being
Freedom
like that
Riders.
was the best movie I've ever seen in my entire
Is-
life.
Oh, that's right.
Is that
In,
the
like,
one with the
third grade.
horses?
No,
Oh,
Writers.
Writers, like
Oh, writers.
like writer, not horseback riders.
Why did I have this like image of this like this other movie of this horse, this stallion, like with its legs?
You're
up?
thinking of Seabiscuit,
No, not Seabiscuit, but this other one. I'll remember it and come back to you.
Secretariat.
I don't know. Maybe it's this old movie that I used to watch it like with a horse. Interesting. Freedom Riders, though. Okay, got it. Chat. How about you? What do you watch on TV when you were home?
Nas in the
Sick from
chat
school.
says I would watch The Hills on MTV.
Mm.
That was a that was a whole thing.
I
That
was
was a
also
vibe.
a whole generation and like era of reality TV.
Yeah.
The Hills. Damn. By the way, tomorrow on the show, just a heads up, Max is going to be here.
All right.
Yay.
Yeah, Max is a really special guy. He started actually like as a model, and he started on Broadway, and then he made it in Nickelodeon. He started in Rags with Kiki Palmer, and now he has a bunch of hits under his belt. Lights Down Low. What are some other Max hits, Dan?
They're all hits.
Blueberry Eyes. There's a bunch of them. He has a brand new album out. We're going to talk all about it with him tomorrow. So set that alarm. Set the alarm. I don't know. Like, can you get notifications here on the Amazon Music Twitch channel?
Yeah.
Probably.
You can.
Hit that bell or something. I'm sure there's something like that to be notified whenever we go live, which is every Monday through Friday. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's counting? You're
Me.
counting. Oh, what are you counting?
I'm counting it's his 8th appearance on the show.
8th appearance.
Yeah.
Max has been here 8 times.
That might be the
Wow.
most anyone's ever come.
Not true.
Who's the most?
Selena Gomez has been here a lot. Going back to the very beginning, you may not find all of them on YouTube, but she's been coming on the show since maybe 2009 was the first one. Ariana Grande's around the same too. Liz Gillies has been here a lot.
Oh, Liz definitely beats.
And you know who else has been on the show a lot? BTS. They
Like 12 times?
may come close to 8.
Let me look.
It's
BTS.
it's a lot. They've been on a bunch.
yeah. I think it's 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Max is going to be here for the 8th time.
Tomorrow.
Hey,
Yeah. Hit that bell so you can be notified. Please, please, please. On the way, though, I want to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. Big changes coming to Apple. We're also going to play the age game here. And some food news, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll get to it right after this one from the vault. Don't leave.
Would you guys say that Caesar salads are the best salad?
I agree, yes.
Yes.
Well, also,
Absolutely.
I love
Yeah.
a wedge.
I love a wedge too.
Sometimes wedges are overwhelming because a head of lettuce is a lot of head. So when you cut it in half, it's hard to manage, and then it's
Yeah.
hard to really break down. And like, do you cut it all up first before you eat it, or do you cut and eat as you go?
I like wedges. Caesars are the best, but I think the truest point here is that no matter what you do, a salad at home is not as good as a salad
I
out.
would-
Amen.
I'm not an idiot. I would never even buy any accoutrements required to create a salad in my fucking house.
Like, I'm not even talking about the bag salad. If you try to make a
No,
salad at home
no,
from scratch,
no.
it is lame as
No.
hell.
Yeah, but even
No,
the
because
bag salads are terrible. Like
They're
they come with all
awful.
the ingredients,
Yeah,
it
but-
still tastes boring.
because you don't toss the salad properly.
Oh, yes, I do.
How do
Trust
you
me.
Yeah, tell us your tossing of the salad technique.
Breaking news, I don't do it because I've done it so badly at my house that I've just stopped. But I do believe restaurants use like a machine to spin and toss the salad properly
No,
to
they
coat
don't.
it. Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You just gotta have the right utensils. You gotta know your angles and your movement.
No,
Well,
I
I've
think
also-
Zach's right. I think they spin off the moisture and all that.
It's a whole thing,
you can
man.
buy
and
a
they
salad spinner though.
not the same, not industrial grade.
Yeah, but also like you have to prep the lettuce leaves for the dressing. Like what I don't do is because I'm fucking lazy, is like I just like do it all in a bag and it's wet. Like the lettuce is still wet when it takes on the other stuff. Like nobody likes to take
No,
new things on wet. Like
Wait.
imagine getting out of the shower and not drying yourself.
You just open the bag, pour in the dressing, and eat it out of the bag.
No, like I'll clean the lettuce, but I won't dry it properly.
Yeah, right.
So,
Yeah.
but you know what else is frustrating about salads? Like my friend made a homemade salad the other day and it was really good, but it took like an hour to cut all the ingredients. It took an hour to make a salad. Nobody wants to spend an hour making a
No,
salad.
I can't do that. I also can't cut things. I'm very afraid of like losing fingers. It's true.
Have you lost a
o-
finger before?
I've cut myself with a knife once trying to cut an avocado. So since then, I made a pact where I only choose to cut things like I only cut pies or cakes. It's true
Yeah, but you have to be
Why?
because I can trust myself doing that. Like I know how to do it.
careful with an ice cream cake though, because if you try to cut that could
No,
fling
you
off
know
your
what you do?
finger.
I'll tell you what the fuck to do. Listen
me.
to me right now.
Melt it, torch it.
Yeah, what you do is you take the fucking knife and you hold it over the oven or
Yes.
stove. Sorry,
Yeah.
the oven. You hold it over the stove, and then from there you take it and you go shh.
Yeah.
Or you do hot water.
Right.
Hot water is
You know,
the
they
trick when I used to
sell-
scoop ice cream.
They sell heated knives that you can plug in.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
God, imagine
You should get one of those. It'd be a game changer.
taking somebody out with one of them.
Yeah.
That's
At least
crazy.
be cozy.
Cuts like butter, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, mix that with a bathtub, you know?
I wonder if it would cauterize the wound though as soon as it.
Oh, that's first of all, a good word.
When you watched
Second
Grey's
of all,
Anatomy
you're
last
right.
night?
Not last night, but I've seen 12 seasons.
You're right. You make a good point there. It'll
That's a
almost
very
heal
good
the
point.
wound as you're cutting.
Yeah.
Good point and kind of disturbing point.
Anyway,
I could
any
make a-
other like tips you need on cutting cakes or
No.
pies? Because I know.
No, I just have one more point about Caesar salads.
Okay.
Sure.
You don't need the anchovies.
Oh
No.
yeah,
Doesn't add
anchovies are
anything.
shit.
There's so many great Caesar salads where there's no anchovies and it almost tastes better. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
taste different at all.
Sometimes they'll like add anchovy, like something anchovy esque into
Yeah.
the dressing. I'm okay with that, but what I won't do is actual anchovies. Get them the fuck out.
You don't need those. And you know what else you don't need on a Caesar salad or any salad? Croutons.
No, get out of here.
get
Shut
out
up.
of
Get
here.
croutons.
No, leave.
No.
leave,
Need croutons
leave.
on a
Get the
Caesar
fuck-
salad.
you don't.
That's a good
Cameron-
They're
crunch.
blocky.
No,
They
Cameron-
suck. They hurt your mouth.
Oh,
it's like
you're
eating
dumb.
Captain Crunch without the milk.
Learn to
They're
eat.
so dumb.
No, okay. I'm sorry. I love the pain caused by a crouton.
Well-
And also when a crouton is properly covered, wrapped in a blanket of lettuce.
Mhm.
It has the ability to soften the blow when it enters your mouth, and everything fucking hits different. You get it's about the journey, dude. A one-note fucking salad with no crunch
Yeah.
and just like leaves drenched in a dressing. That's not
I didn't
enough.
say just leaves. I said I don't need the bricks. I don't need the bricks of the croutons.
Yeah, but
in
you're
there.
not eating it right. No offense.
How
Like,
am I
you're-
supposed to
no.
eat it?
Oh, you're supposed to eat croutons with a leaf. You can't
I-
be eating croutons
No,
alone.
that's not
Well, yeah.
true.
Well, I
That's
do.
not true.
I
You
do.
all-
Every time I get a Caesar salad, I get a side of croutons, and I love it.
Yeah,
A side of croutons?
Yeah, I go to. Yes.
Cameron, that is
Yes.
baffling that you'd think that
Oh,
salads
dude.
don't
No,
need
you guys are wrong
croutons.
on this.
Do you
I will
know-
die on this hill all day.
You want to know something? Every day for 2 years, I ate a Caesar salad for dinner before my radio show. Every day for 2 years. And you know what it was covered in? Fucking croutons and dressing.
Because you're a sick freak.
No, dude, I went to Au Bon Pain.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a French restaurant in New York City. You know Au Bon Pain?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
The way you're saying it, it sounds like you lived in New Orleans.
Au Bon Pain?
Yeah.
It's called Au Bon Pain.
No, croutons suck. They're
Yeah.
awful.
You're an idiot.
Jordan, you don't like croutons, do you?
I adore croutons. I need a
Ugh.
crouton on every bite.
Yeah.
No. See, I can't stand it. What's the point? It's
What
a
do you mean,
rock.
What's the point?
It's a rock.
That's a bad crouton.
God, dude, like I honestly am gonna pray for you tonight.
You
I
should.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah?
Yes.
I feel bad for
Anybody,
you.
anybody who goes, the worst part of a Caesar salad is a crouton is
Is
somebody
what?
who's
Careful.
not right.
Oh, yeah?
That you're not balanced.
Oh, okay.
You are an
This comes
anchovy.
from the guy who can't cut anything but a cake.
That's true.
Well, come on, what's the best thing to cut if not a cake?
Jordan, did you have something?
What?
Yeah, I have something to say.
Okay.
Okay, that's usually how
You
that
have the
goes.
floor.
You announce it before you say it.
We need to start
I-
passing around something.
What is a Caesar salad without croutons?
Oh, see, now that's a great point.
What is it? Ask that again.
So what is a Caesar salad without croutons?
A
We-
it's a
let-
damn dream.
let's go through the process. So there's lettuce,
Yes.
Parmesan cheese,
Right.
dressing,
Mm-hmm.
chicken if you're feeling fancy.
No,
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 don't
no,
need the
no,
chicken.
Jordan, no.
Okay, no
No.
chicken
No chicken.
and croutons.
No croutons.
Sometimes add a little caper or two on there. That's a nice little.
Paper?
That is so like anchovy coated.
I don't know what. Yeah.
You know, it is anchovy coated, but it's not an anchovy.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what 5-star place you're going to with the capers.
Fucking veggie grill.
No, croutons suck.
You know,
So-
if not, you're just having lettuce.
So you're literally just having lettuce and dressing.
That's
Yeah.
so miserable.
Yeah, it's called a salad.
Oh, dude, I
Guys.
think,
No.
I think you're
No,
sad,
Cameron.
and this is how you're showing it.
Oh, add moldy, dry ass bread to it, and it makes it better. No,
Well, when you put it like that.
I want to. Can we pull the people in the control room here?
Yes,
Yeah,
but by
yeah.
the way,
I want to know if I'm alone
well,
on
I want to
this.
make something clear. Like, it's not moldy bread. It's just bread that is hard and stale, and they overcook it to give it a crunch. Okay, relax. In the Vibrasonic control room, your thoughts on croutons?
Cameron is alone.
Cameron, you're alone.
Are you serious?
This is why I
I gotta
feel
be
bad
honest.
for
I
you.
really thought that there was going to be at least 75% of the room on my side.
You
No.
thought the room, you were getting ready to make that point. You're like, this is going to go over real well. Everyone's
no.
going to agree with this.
I'm telling you, man. I think you just exposed something. Like, I think you just told the world that you're sad, and
that I'm sad.
Yes,
I told the world I'm sad. 'cause
Yes,
I don't
that
like
way-
dry ass bread bricks in my
Yes.
fucking salad.
Yes.
Sorry.
Let's switch to Zach for a second. So you think people that don't like croutons are sad?
Well, I think people who don't understand the value of crouton and really can't understand what it adds to a fucking salad and goes, oh, the lettuce is the best part of a salad. No.
Did I say that?
That's what. Okay, what's the best part of a Caesar salad then?
The crunch
the dressing.
that does not come from the crouton.
The romaine lettuce?
Yes, the little
Oh, no
spine
shit.
of the lettuce.
I like that's the only good. Yeah, the
I
crunch.
love the fucking romaine spines. That stuff's good.
Well, then why'd you tell me to eat shit?
No,
I
because-
don't want to eat shit. I want to eat romaine. What's wrong with you with no croutons?
Why am I cursing so much?
I don't know. That's
It's
what you
Twitch,
do.
dude. It's the internet.
Yeah. FCC's not regulating this.
No, they're not.
The last thing I'll add about salads is you know
Yeah.
what ruins a simple salad?
What? Croutons.
Olives.
Croutons.
Dan and I
Oh.
share no inside jokes, despite sharing about 11 years of so much life
We
together.
got nothing in common.
But the one thing,
And Zach said it's the only thing I can ever remember him saying in my life.
it's so weird. You remember nothing that I said.
And what was it
But
again?
He was eating a simple salad and he's sitting there poking at it. He goes, nothing ruins a simple salad more than olives. And like he was so angry at it.
Yeah, because I just wanted this basic
So now
salad.
olives ruin a simple salad.
It's true.
Whenever I see a simple salad, I think of olives.
Oh man.
Yo, beautiful human. Sorry for that little delay. Hey, Max on the show tomorrow. And we have a bunch of guests that are going to be on the show next week, right?
Yes.
Why don't we start backwards? On Friday of next week, it's going to be March 8th. Ariana Grande Part 2, track by track.
Oh, hell yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
And then Thursday on the show, do we know?
Thursday, it's just us.
On Wednesday on the show, who's going to be here?
There's going to be somebody.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tuesday on the show?
Just us.
Okay, Monday on the show.
Monday on the stars of Thunderman's Return.
Oh, Kira Kosterin and Jack Griffin are going to be here.
That's right. Yep. It's going to be a good time.
I promise other people are going to be here next week, too, in addition to them, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm itching to do some interviews, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm feeling it.
You're itching?
I'm itching. Well, I'm itching for a few different reasons. Well, itching to do some interviews, and maybe you could have a rash. You never know.
You did get a stitch removed.
I did. Very proud of myself. The stitch ended up, I procrastinating, and I should have gotten the stitch out 10 days after I got the stitch in. And I probably had it in for a week and a half after that.
Yeah, I don't really understand that because dogs and animals and stuff get dissolvable ones.
But I couldn't get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give me that.
Why don't we get those as humans? Jordan, what's the answer?
Science.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks. Did you hear about this today? Apple has decided to abandon its electric car project, which is really interesting because I had seen a news article a few weeks ago that it was still in existence. I feel like somebody on that team knew something was coming and they leaked something because like with that story came like some prototype photo, but now it's going away.
I thought it was a fake project the entire time.
No, it was a very real project. It consisted of 2,000 team members, and they were very surprised the morning when execs told them that it was all being canceled. Some of that team, though, is going to be transferred to Apple's AI division to work on generative AI projects, while others, they could be laid off, right? Apple did spend billions of dollars on this project. They had 5,000 people working on it at its peak, but the whole thing struggled to make progress altogether.
I heard that in addition to the AI thing, they're going to have people focus on the whatever. What's the headset? Apple Vision
Apple
Pro.
Vision Pro.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Have we tried one yet? Have you tried one?
No, but I'm going to go for the next generation of it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't do that for the iPhone. I didn't do that for, maybe I did have a first gen iPad. I don't necessarily hate that I did that, but I'm going to wait for the second generation of this one.
Okay.
I've made that decision, but I will get it. I like the idea of putting something on my head. I feel like you'll allow me to enjoy flying again.
Well, yeah, I think that's like we said a couple weeks ago, I saw that video, and I think that's the most exciting part of it for me, is the idea of being on like an international flight and putting it on your face, and now you're in a movie theater.
Yeah, like
You know?
flying sucks. It is absolutely terrible. So
Yeah.
I'd do anything to block out that entire experience.
Isn't it true that you have to make like appointments at the store to go try one?
Yeah, that's how popular they are.
I kind of want to do it though.
And it is like a thing. It's a process. And I would assume they have to clean it between use.
I'd hope so.
No, it's fine. Just wipe it off.
I'd really hope so.
Just
Imagine
wipe it on your shirt. That's fine.
Ooh, that's a lot of heads. A lot of heads going into that thing. A lot of heads. Hey, I want to play a game, but I also want to dive into some food news.
Okay.
Which should we do first?
It's up to you.
Round of the age game
Sure.
or food news? Chat, what do you think?
We'll wait.
If we had the ability to do sound effects, we'd do that right now. It'd probably be some like off-brand version of the Jeopardy theme song.
That's kind of what we have. You know what? Screw it. We're
It'd be
gonna play
like
an age game.
it'd be like dee 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 dee.
The age game.
All right,
Kinda
we'll
like
play,
that.
Yeah, we'll play the age game.
The age game.
It is hosted by the one and only Jordan. The rules are really simple. She's gonna give a celebrity. We are gonna go around the room, give our best guess at an age,
Let's do
and
it.
chat. You gotta play along, okay?
The age game.
Let's do it. Jordan.
Yay, starting off strong with one of my favorites from the Hunger Games. It's Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson is one of your favorites.
And
Well, because he's in the Hunger Games.
he's high all the time. I'm a big fan of his dispensary. It's called The Woods. And The Woods actually ended up buying other dispensaries, so they're spreading out. They're growing.
I didn't know he owned a dispensary.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's like 51.
51. I'm gonna go 57.
Gotcha.
57 for Woody.
Cheeky Kels in the Vibrasonic control room. How old is Woody Harrelson?
59.
59.
Sam, what do you think?
I think 58.
58.
Dan, how old do you think Woody Harrelson is?
71.
71. Jordan, how old is Woody?
He is 52. So you get a point, Zach.
Wow.
Woo! Look
Yay.
at me. Anyway,
What's your
Anyway,
favorite Woody Harrelson movie, Zach?
The Hunger Games.
Not including The Hunger Games or TV Project.
Dude, I buy weed from his shop.
I didn't-
That's
okay.
a big deal. So
Is that the name of a movie?
he has a parrot that lives in the back of his dispensary.
Is
It's
that like,
sick.
dude, where's my car? But dude, I buy weed from his shop.
No, it's called Dude, I support him tangibly in a way that matters and goes to his pocket.
It's a long way of saying I don't watch anything by Woody Harrelson.
Jordan, which celebrity's next?
Next up is Channing Tatum
Magic Mike.
for 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
First movie I saw Channing Tatum in was She's the Man with Amanda Bynes.
Yup.
Remember that one?
Yes, I do.
Love that movie.
Greatest movies of our generation.
I love all the Amanda Bynes movies.
Me too.
I'm going to say he's 43.
Channing Tatum is
No, he may be.
Channing Tatum's 39.
Dan, what do you think? How old is Channing Tatum?
49.
You're locking up
49.
49. Cheeky Kels.
I'm going to go 48.
48.
Sam.
I think 41.
But really, Jordan, how old is that Magic Mike
He's
star?
43. You were on the nose.
Oh my God.
What's going on today, guys?
What's happening? You feeling okay?
I'm really good at the.
Oh, yeah. See,
I'm really good at the.
the age game. Good. See, I see what you did there.
Yeah, really in sync.
Wow.
Okay, Jordan, which celebrity's next for us to judge?
Next up is JoJo Siwa.
Okay, I just finished watching a show called Special Forces on Fox, and it's like a endurance competition. She was in it, JoJo Siwa. I didn't know much about JoJo Siwa before. I love her now.
Yeah, I think she's 21.
I'm gonna say she's 22. No, she's 20.
Anyone
Vi-
else have a guess?
Cheeky Kels in the Vibrasonic control room. How old is JoJo Siwa?
I'm going to second your 21.
Dance Mom Star is how old? Sam.
I don't know if she's 20 yet. I'm going to say 19.
19,
Dan. How old is JoJo Siwa?
14.
14.
Actually, how old is she,
She's
Jordan?
20. So
20.
congratulations, Cameron.
Hey-oh, in your face.
Yeah, I said
you know?
21, right?
Yeah, you were very
So,
close,
let's
just
see.
one over.
Zach has 2. Cameron has 1 for now, but we'll have many more soon on The Age Game.
Jordan, which celebrity's next?
Next up, someone that we all love, Casey Musgraves.
Casey Musgraves. Okay.
I want to interview her so badly, dude.
Chat's playing along on this one. Casey Musgraves, let's guess an age here. I'm going to say she is 34.
I'm gonna say that she is 32. Cheeky Kels, how old is Casey?
31.
31.
Sam, what do you think?
She's 35.
Dan?
20.
Nas in the chat says 26. Baba says 32.
Jordan?
She is 35.
Wow. So who wins that one for the record?
Someone said 34. Was
I
that?
sure did.
I think it was me.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, it was me.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I don't think it was. I
Hang
said
on a
34.
second. No, I said 34.
No, I
I
said.
said 35.
Oh, Sam got
Yeah.
it.
What was that,
Sam,
Sam?
I said I
Nope. Okay, I said 34.
Oh, you're cheating.
Sorry, Sam. What'd you say?
don't you dare mute me.
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. What'd you
She's
say?
35.
Okay. I guess Sam got that point.
See, I can't hear Sam or Kelsey, and my headphones aren't plugged in.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Don't worry, they're just lying a bunch.
I unplugged your headphones.
Yeah, I found that out.
Yeah, thanks. Why'd you unplug your headphones?
Well, I needed to charge my computer, and there wasn't enough outlets, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just plug it
My
back
charger.
in." Yeah,
Hey, why is all the food bad in the refrigerator? Oh, I had to plug in my.
it's so funny.
Vape.
I stole Jordan's charger. I unplugged your headphones. I really unintentionally screwed your
It's fine.
your afternoon.
Today, Zach says, "Where's my laptop? I haven't seen it in weeks." And I just pointed to the one on the table.
I go to
God.
Kelsey. I go, "Hey, Kelsey, can you go to Lost and Found and see if they have
Yeah.
my laptop? I haven't seen it in about 6 weeks."
Why do you do that? My God. Jordan, who's next?
Next is Ayo Edebiri. Edebiri.
Io Edebiri from The Bear.
Yes, chef.
Very offensive to Jennifer Lopez. Okay.
I think she's 24 years old.
Io is 28.
Cheeky Kels, what do you think?
26.
Dan, how about you?
80.
Sam?
I'm gonna say 25.
25. Okay.
She
Jordan.
is 28.
All right.
We're getting
yeah.
right on the
I said
nose.
it. Not you. Not Sam.
Okay, relax
2
there.
points for Cameron. 2 points for Zach.
Chat.
Sam has a point or two, I guess.
Chat, play along, please. Who's next?
Is Star of Dune, Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh. I'm going to say Florence Pugh is 32. Dan, how old is Florence?
Florence. Who?
Pugh?
Florence Pugh.
I don't know, 12?
Sam, how old is Florence Pugh?
I'm gonna say 27.
27.
Cam, what do you think?
Florence Pugh, she's 29.
And
29.
what are people saying in the chat?
Arian's guessing 28.
And-
Hawaiian Punch is guessing 24.
Cheeky Kels, how old is Florence Pugh?
You know, I used to celebrate her birthday every year, so I should know this, but I don't. I'm going to guess 30.
Okay,
We'll
we don't
unpack
need
that in
the
a sec.
don't need the backstory there. Just answer with a number.
How old is she actually, Jordan?
She's 28.
Wow. Did I get that?
I think
no,
I got
Cam
that.
got it.
Yeah.
He said 27.
Yeah.
You said 29.
Oh,
I
she's
believe.
young.
Oh, I said 29.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah.
so Kelsey, can we talk about why you
know.
celebrated somebody's birthday every year that you don't know?
I'm not really sure how it started. I think that me and my roommates wanted an excuse to bake a cake, and it was Florence Pugh's birthday, so we were like, yeah. And then every year on Florence Pugh's birthday for 3 years, we baked a cake.
No, I want to know.
It's too long. Too long.
So sad.
Sorry,
You
Kelsey.
don't think it's sad? Kelsey like does these things that like really should be studied. Like she thinks she's sisters with the
Kelsey,
Kardashians.
how did you?
She's convinced that she's fucking friends with Dua Lipa because she's a part of the Dua Lipa text chain. Okay? She thinks she talks to Dua Lipa, but she's talking to a robot. And now you're celebrating someone's birthday. You don't know her.
I don't. I don't even know how old she is, clearly.
So weird.
We just wanted a reason to bake a cake, and then every year now we had a reason to bake a cake. It was Florence Pugh's birthday.
It's really healthy. Okay, anyway, let's back to that. Next celebrity, Jordan.
Next is Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
Wait a second.
Yeah, the rat.
Chuck E. Cheese, the rat.
the
I
rat
don't know if
that-
we could.
How old do you think he is?
The rat that convinces you to eat his crappy pizza, convert your cash into coins, and then put your coins into machines that suck to get tickets to win something that's worth 2 cents.
I think that Chucky is. Damn, he's 64. Okay, but wait, hang on.
He's from the 70s, I think. So yeah, maybe like 68.
So we're guessing based on like when the restaurant opened.
What math is
You're guessing based on when I Googled his age and what, what showed
Wow,
up.
good explanation there.
The inmates are running the asylum tonight. Let me tell you that much. I am gonna go
Good thing
with.
this isn't a legitimate game. like
We
imagine
must
that.
maintain the sanctity of the game. Which game is it? The age game. Thank you. 64.
Anyone else trying to guess?
Yeah, Cheeky Kels, what do you think? How old is Charles the Rat?
You know what? I'm gonna go opposite spectrum. I'm gonna say he's 13.
Okay, what kind of sense does that make? 13.
It's really, but honestly,
13.
all
Because how old is the rat? Not
He
how
needs a
old is the
work permit if he's
establishment.
13.
Can we also talk about like what's the appropriate age to be attending a Chuck E. Cheese? Like that's a whole discussion.
7.
Yeah, let's stop.
Let's stop the game.
Let's stop it down for that.
Let's-
Yeah, that's a worthwhile debate right in this moment.
No, it is true.
Forget the
right?
answer. Let's talk about how old you should be.
Like 13. Like if it was a 13-year-old rat saying, "Hey, kids, come and hang out with me," is that like? It's weird. It is weird. But like, how old are the kids? Are they 10? Are they 12?
Are you saying like what's the age limit to attend a Chuck
Yeah,
E.
but then
Cheese?
is it also weird for like a 70-year-old rat to be like, "Hey, kids, come and hang out"?
Right.
It's all weird.
I'm really lost on what the metrics
don't
are
know,
here for
man.
the age, but I said 64. What do you think?
I said he was like 68. Cheeky Kel says 13. Sam, what do you say?
I'm gonna say 34.
Dan, do you want to guess?
100.
100. Well, Hawaiian Punch in the chat says 156. Deuce is Wild says 64.
And the real answer is what, Jordan?
47.
47.
So you were right. He is from the 70s. You just did your math pretty wrong. Because the 70s weren't 60 years ago.
Hey, so it's a 47-year-old rat being like, hey, kids, come and hang.
Yeah.
And watching me and my friends performing while you eat pizza.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Weird shit. Like, what a weird concept.
It reminds me of that song that Trisha Paytas likes to sing about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh.
What? How does it go?
Hey kids, nice to eat ya. Something. Are you ready for some something pizza? And she sings that to her baby, and then it smiles.
The Age Game.
Is there any other celebrities left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep playing. I like it.
Pauline Chalamet.
Who's
Pauline
that?
Chalamet. She's in the Sex Lives of College Girls. She's the sister of Timothy Chalamet.
Correct.
Yeah. Do you know she had a sister? Keep up.
Did you just go? Did you know she had a sister?
Yeah. Did you know he had a sister? Isn't that what I said?
Said she. And if I had the technology to run it back, I would. But
It's
I don't.
another thing we're stopping down for. The Age Game. She is 31.
How old is
That's what I'm gonna
Timothy?
He's in his late 20s.
We're not playing how old is Timothy. We're playing how old is
Well, I'm
Pauline.
just trying to judge it. So let's say 30 on her, Pauline. What do you think, Dan?
20.
Locked in at
20?
20. Cheeky Kels, how old is Miss Chalamet?
27.
Sam?
36.
And the real answer is what, Jordan?
32.
Wow.
Wow.
Closest without going over takes it. Is that me?
Yeah.
That's right.
Pains me to say.
Yeah, don't want to brag about it.
Should we do like one more? Two more?
I guess so.
How many more? You have 10 more?
I have 2 more, so that's perfect.
Let's just do both.
Okay.
right,
Next
first up-
celebrity.
Rebecca Black,
Rebecca Black, Friday fame.
famously from Friday.
I was gotta get down on Friday. Did that song come out in 2013?
I think 2012.
Yeah.
Wow, 2012.
I
Interesting.
remember where I was when I heard it for the first time.
Where were you?
It was in the attic of my friend's lake house.
I played it on the radio.
What were you doing in the attic?
Yeah, why were you there? And
I honestly don't remember why I was up there, but I do remember her and her sister were like, "Have you been living under a rock? How have you not heard this?"
And you're like, no, I've been living in an attic.
yeah.
Rebecca Black is 27.
so stupid.
How old is she?
He's 29. I remember playing that song on the radio. Dan, how old do you think Rebecca Black is?
22.
Okay. Cheeky Kels?
She's 26.
26.
Sam?
I was going to say 27.
Why do I think Cheeky Kels celebrates her birthday too?
No, I have a weird history with Rebecca Black. I'm not going to go into it.
No, please do.
No,
Please do.
I like kind of know her. It's weird. I don't want to go into it.
Yeah, you do?
How do you kind of know Rebecca
no,
Black?
no, they both get down on Friday. So
No, it's like you know what, let's not get into it.
No, it's fine.
we have to. What happened?
If you can't for legal reasons, that's one thing. Otherwise, please do share.
No, it's like I don't know. I shouldn't be sharing this publicly. Actually, I kind of know her. Not really. I once upon a time, several years ago, know her. I'm really good friends with someone that used to be really close friends with her in high school.
oh,
Thank you. That cleared it up. Did everybody guess?
I believe so.
Okay.
And I believe I heard Kelsey say the right one. 26.
Yeah, it's cheating because she knows her very freaking well.
Yeah.
I don't know her very
You
well.
liar.
You're best friends with her, right?
No, I really don't. Like, I actually
Damn.
think that.
Did you
like,
ever
she-
hang-
I don't think she would recognize me at this point. It was like when I was like 14, like really long time
So
ago.
like you, her, and Dua Lipa don't hang.
No, unfortunately not. Not that best friend. A different friend, I would say.
Yeah.
How old is she, Jordan?
26.
Oh, she's 26.
Yeah, Kelsey
okay.
got it because they're best friends.
Yes.
I'm not best friends with her. Let's delete this narrative.
It's
Oh, no,
okay.
you
if
can't
Cancel the
delete it.
narrative.
Oh, you both get down
This
on Friday.
is real life. You can't
She's-
delete real life.
You know, Rebecca Black's never been on our show. Can you put in a good favor for us?
Actually, she recently unfollowed me on Twitter, so no, I can't.
Ouch. Why did she unfollow you on Twitter?
I just want to say though, I like that you're keeping track of it.
Yeah.
No,
I like that
I
you
don't know
have the
if I'm-
receipts.
I don't know if I'm keeping track of it. I actually think I just like noticed one day. Like she came up on my feed and I was like, oh, she's not following me anymore. Cool.
Wow, I'm so sorry about that.
No, I'm not mad about it. It's okay.
I found out one day that Diane Keaton unfollowed me on Instagram. It really hurt.
Yeah, definitely same level. Diane Keaton and
Diane
Rebecca Black.
Keaton?
Yeah. Yeah. She followed me for like maybe a year on Instagram, and she even DM'd me one time.
What'd she say?
Hi.
Hey, Zach, it's Diane Keaton.
And then I wished her a happy birthday, and then she messaged me back again. And then she unfollowed me a couple months after that.
All right.
That's the story.
What are they talking about in there?
Yeah, what's going
We
on?
can still hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on the air, sisters.
Yeah.
I was just saying Tori Spelling follows me on Instagram.
Interesting.
But I don't follow her.
What?
It's because I photographed this event she attended,
Uh-huh.
and I think that's how she found my sister and I. So it's a weird thing. And I was just like, I looked at her profile, I was like, I don't want to follow Tori Spelling.
Wow. Wow. The age game. By the way, I have a whole conversation attached to this one that we'll get to after this last celebrity.
The last celebrity is Ludacris.
Can I tell you, I love Ludacris.
Baby, baby, baby.
That's Justin Bieber.
Yeah, but isn't there Ludacris on that?
Yeah, I think there's on a version of it.
Yeah,
Or
when
the other
I was
one.
13, I had my first love.
No,
Was
you
that
gotta-
nobody
You know it,
compared to
Dan,
that
right?
baby, nobody could have ever come between us or could ever come above.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm really good at rapping.
You got
That
me
was good.
going crazy.
Oh,
and now
like
I'm
I'm starstruck.
Yeah.
Daily. Don't need no Starbucks.
Okay. Age game. How old is Ludacris, Cheeky Kels?
50.
50?
Sam?
47.
Dan, how old is this Fast and Furious star?
49.
49. I'm going to go 52. And thank you for the raid to Enora Music. Welcome, everybody.
Hello. I'm going to say 51. Chat, how old do you think Ludacris is?
Somebody saying 48. Baba saying 49. Hawaii Punch saying 46. What's the answer, Jordan?
Congratulations, Hawaiian Punch. He is 46.
Wow.
You guys all overestimated him.
Ouch.
Ludacris. Beautiful.
I love him.
That was a lot of fun.
It was.
Great round of the...
AJ.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same when it's just you, you know?
I'm in that version too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your a cappella solo thing is just not the same as you as a chorus.
Oh, I see. I see.
It's okay, though.
Okay.
It's always, that game always comes off the rails. I love it.
Yeah. Cheeky Kels, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
Thanks for revealing the intimate details of your friendship with Rebecca Black.
I didn't reveal anything. It's not really a thing. We're blowing this out of proportion. It
okay.
was 17 years ago.
17?
No, it wasn't 17 years ago. I'm not that old. And neither is Rebecca Black, as we found out.
Wait, let's play the age game. How old do we think Kelsey is? Cut through a shot of Kelsey chat.
Wow.
What do you think?
Wow. You're telling Kelsey to cut to a shot of herself.
Yeah, because she is my assistant, but also on most days the director of our show. It's an insane statement, you know?
Yeah.
How old do you think Kelsey is, chat? What do you think?
We'll wait.
Cut to a shot of you, Kels. What does the chat say?
89, 23, 15.
15.
Yeah, because she can work here at 15.
Yeah,
What's
she
the
has got a work permit.
What's the actual answer, Kels? I don't even know how old you are.
Yeah, maybe you would know if you showed up to my birthday. I'm 25. Thank you.
Ouch. Ouch. It's a good point, Kelsey.
Ooh, you're right.
I feel we may have uncovered something.
You're
here.
right. You're right. You're right. God, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I feel like you've been harboring something for quite some time.
I will never forget.
She forgives, but she does not forget.
Exactly.
But do you forgive?
Maybe one day.
Oh, sure.
She's got to consult with
Eventually.
Rebecca first. See what she says about the matter.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. Maybe. We'll
The
forget.
age game. Yes, we do read chat.
Yeah,
Fiore, who wants to know if we listen to modern competitive beatboxing music.
No, but I'm into it. Like,
Send us a link. I can't say that I do.
honestly, I'm so confused on how those people do those things with their mouth. Like, it's crazy. Seriously.
beatboxing?
Yes. Have
Yeah.
you seen how fast their tongues and their lips move?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude, the people in their lives, very lucky.
There's nothing worse than somebody who thinks they can beatbox, though.
my
You know
God,
what
yeah.
I mean?
That was me for a while.
Really?
Yeah. No, not for a while, just for about a minute.
Why do I picture you going to all your friends and be like, hey guys, got this sick beat, let me spin it.
Yeah, and then it's just me saying boots and cats and boots and
Do you know
I
any other
feel like
beatbox?
that would have been a
cats and boots and cats and boots.
that would have been a persona you tried out for a sec.
Yeah, at camp.
Like the could be musical type thing. You know?
I was on Broadway for a little bit.
Where? Like a
13 the musical.
Like a local street?
Yeah, Broadway, New York.
No, like Broadway Apparatchik Cucamonga? Or like what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that's the one.
I was gonna say, what?
It was
That
Broadway, New York, but the state was Minnesota.
I was gonna say that wasn't on your resume.
Yeah, I'm kind of shy about it.
Overlooked it. What
That's
else is
okay.
the chat saying?
Somebody said not boots and cats. Skull. And we're still trying to get a beatbox link over, but I guess Twitch eliminates the link. So
Oh,
DM
interesting.
us at Zach Sang Show, and we'll take a listen.
Well, from a age game into some food news, why don't we dive on in and eat, shall we?
Okay. Well,
Le-
let's start with the
Leave no
fact-
crumbs. By the way, we have no production for this, right? We should do like a little something, right?
We'll do it right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Food news.
That couldn't. I mean,
You didn't participate.
yeah, I was more of a listener.
All right. Well, let's try it again.
That was pretty good.
1, 2, 3. Food news.
Very limited selection of sound effects.
Let's start with Wendy's, who we talked about earlier this week, doing a what do you call it? Dynamic pricing model.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
So
were going to do
fluctuating pricing model.
surge pricing, like Uber, Lyft. If you go when Wendy's is busy, they're actually going to charge $1 onto your items. But they're debunking this, right?
They're saying basically that they never said that. They said that they were just trying to provide more flexibility to change the display of featured items on their menu. At least that's what they're saying.
Because they got all the electronic menu boards.
Right.
And people thought that meant surge pricing.
But see, a lot of people have electronic menu boards. So I think
Most do.
my thought is this was the plan. It got negative feedback, and now they're just going back on it and saying, "Oh no, we never intended that to be the case," because there was not one person that saw that news who was happy with it.
But as of this moment, that's not happening, correct?
No, it is not going to happen. They said they are never going to do it, and they never used the phrase surge pricing, as the articles claim. But Burger King was throwing shade on Twitter yesterday, and they're giving away, or not giving away, they're doing $1 Whoppers, or is it a free Whopper?
It's a free Whopper, but you have to spend $3 first.
Ah,
That's pretty cool.
throwing shade at Wendy's.
That's their version of surge pricing.
By the way,
Pringles. Oh, go ahead.
someone in the chat, FW Virus, really wants you to know that you look like Mr. Beast.
You know, I hear
Yeah.
that from time to time, that I look like Mr. Beast. I also hear that I sound like Nick from New Girl.
Oh, what's his name? Max Greenfield.
No, that's
No,
Schmidt.
not
Oh,
Jack, Jake Johnson.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
People
yeah,
say I
that's right.
sound like him.
I don't
Sam,
think so.
Sam had like this revelation in the other room. Do you hear that?
I was just saying Jake Johnson because I really love New Girl and he was my favorite character.
Yeah, I hear that all the time, and I hear Mr. Beast. I look like him.
I'm trying to picture the. I guess I can see the Jake Johnson thing, or hear the Jake Johnson thing.
Yeah. I can hear it a little bit. It's like in the gravel
Yeah, I don't know.
tone.
I'm not as tall as Jimmy. I wish I was.
He's tall, Mr. Beast.
I think.
Yeah, he's a beast.
okay. Relax. No. By the way, that could be another game.
What?
You guess randomized
The
to
height
celebrities.
game.
Guess what? The height.
Yeah.
The height game. Yeah, I like
then
that.
shoe size. That's the whole thing. And then it's like
And then
it's like
waist size.
made in the game. Do the whole thing. The whole thing.
Yeah, we'll do that on tomorrow's show.
No,
An
we're not.
hour of the whatever game, the fill in the blank game.
No, but I wish I was as tall as him. But I'm not.
In
Anywho.
some other food news,
Yeah.
Pringles is bringing back honey mustard. as a flavor.
Yeah, dude, weird kids in middle school used to love that.
I love honey mustard flavored things.
I do not like honey mustard. It's not for me.
Why?
Because I don't even know really what it is. I
It's
mean, I
honey
guess
and
it's
mustard.
just.
I could not be more self-explanatory than honey and mustard.
I guess you're right, dude. But is that genuinely it?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so.
Maybe I just haven't really had it ever.
You haven't ever had honey mustard? I think you had it today.
No, that was a Korean something
Mm.
because it was on the. Yeah.
Well, they're bringing it back. It disappeared in 2022. They said they're bringing it back because of the incredibly passionate fan base
Oh, I'm telling you,
surrounding the honey mustard.
I know
Pringle.
those kids. They were real weird growing up.
What's your favorite flavor, Pringle?
Making the duck face. It's not a flavor, but the
That's
sour cream and onion.
duck flavored Pringles.
No, you know the duck face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like selfies with like duck face.
When you
no,
put two Pringle
you can
chips
put two
in.
Pringles together, you get a
Oh.
duck bill, brah.
Yeah.
Or
Jesus, Jordan.
I wasn't born in the 90s.
All right. Well, Pringles still exist.
Okay, what year were you born in?
2000.
Okay.
I like sour cream and onion.
I was a sour cream and onion guy too.
Yeah.
Me
And
too.
I like the half can, not the whole can.
I have the mini cans.
Because the half can, you can like get all the way in there. The whole can, you can't reach your arm all the way in.
No.
You have to like, there's a point at which you have to start dumping them out into your hand. And then all the loose crumbs at the bottom
Terrible.
end up coming out.
Yeah, it's bad.
Poor
I've been
design.
there. Or like I'll take it and just pour it right in my mouth.
I love this idea. I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that. IHOP is doing a Girl Scout Thin Mint pancake. Holy crap.
That's cool.
I think that sounds so good.
By the way, big reminder: Girl Scout cookies are in season and they're being sold pretty much everywhere.
And I've been eating them.
I haven't gotten a box.
Where are they being sold? I haven't seen anybody selling
I
them.
mean, dude, you can get them at like. I mean, I've seen them a bunch. They're at the grocery store. They'll like park outside.
Outside of every grocery store, pretty much.
Maybe I just never go to the, I mean, I go to the grocery store often.
You gotta
Where
look for
are
them.
they? I look for them. I want a Girl Scout cookie. I love Thin Mints.
I just think you're distracted.
They also do like, I think Costco sells Thin Mint pretzels,
That's
Mm.
cool.
like Thin Mint coated pretzels.
But the Thin Mint pancakes, this is really cool. I have an IHOP that's down the street from my house. I'm gonna get these. They're gonna be there the whole month of March, and it's green buttermilk pancakes, topped with cheesecake mousse and actual Thin Mint cookie pieces.
Mm.
Sounds great.
Interesting. I actually just rekindled my relationship with IHOP.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we were like on again, off again for a while.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I just don't know how to fold it into my life. It's like, when do I really need pancakes?
I mean,
I'm not every day, not even every week.
you also could just make them. They're very
Oh,
easy to make.
That's insane.
What do you mean? Pancakes like easier to make than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I've never successfully made a pancake.
Never?
No, like I watched my like mom and stepmom make them growing up, but I've never actually successfully made a pancake.
You need to practice.
Or maybe it's been a long time. I get a fear of flipping things like that.
Why?
You know?
Fun to do on the show. You have to flip a pancake.
That's cool.
We had a hot plate.
Yeah, we should do that.
You know, we had IHOP come to our radio studio one time and set up and make us IHOP pancakes in our studio.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. They brought in a grill top, and they literally it was ridiculous.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, that sounds
Dang.
amazing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the year was like 2012, and it was National Pancake Day, and they just churned out I never like there is something like there's travel time between the grill and your face, like at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But to have a pancake really go right from the griddle right to your pie hole
Right into your gullet.
is such a life-changing experience.
That's good.
It's wild.
I enjoy it.
Really special stuff. It was really special. I feel very lucky. You know another cool food thing I did one time?
What? Tell me.
I ate a pint of Ben & Jerry's right off the line at the factory.
Where's the factory?
Burlington, Vermont. They have a few because they have such wide global distribution.
Was
but
it
their
cold
main
as hell?
Yeah, you have to wear a jacket and stuff. But their main headquarters, whoa,
So they have all the factories over there in Burlington, I guess.
Burlington, Vermont. Oh, Burlington Coat Factory. Good joke.
That was a good one. That was good, Jordan. You should write that one down.
You know what else they have in Burlington, Vermont? Teddy bears, and they have the flannel store. They have a store where the only thing they sell is flannel. We went. Remember? Remember when we went to the flannel store in Burlington, Vermont?
Overpriced.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel like
what
all
Lucy
theme
remembers.
stores like
Yeah.
that are overpriced.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah. Well, yeah.
But also, is that
Well, they're also really heavy.
you're selling it like it's a tourist attraction? The flannel store.
Could be. But it also housed locals because, a lot of people wear flannels. Anyway,
Well-
I ate a pint of Ben & Jerry's, and it was really soft. Like, because it's, like, literally, they
Yeah.
and it's right before they flash freeze it.
Well, because that's what makes it like kind of crunchy is the flash freezing
Yeah.
and all of that.
So it's
When
the
it comes off the line, it's probably really creamy and.
super creamy.
Mm.
Yeah, it was wild.
That sounds amazing.
It was pretty amazing.
Do you know Dippin' Dots?
Yeah.
I saw like a documentary or
Oh,
or no, it was an episode of Undercover Boss,
Okay. Oh.
and they go to like the Dippin' Dots factory. Very dangerous place. That place is like below 0 temperatures in the factory.
A lot of flash freezing. But, they're doing tours of the Ben & Jerry's factory all the time. So there's, like, corridors above
Different
it.
section.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And they only do one flavor at a time, obviously.
A little more food news.
Yeah.
Subway is giving away only 100 of these, which is kind of weak. It's a bag, a sidekick bag for footlongs, for the $5 footlong. Comes with a keypad lock so that you can keep it safe from people trying to steal it.
Wait, so this is for your sandwich or for the snacks, like the footlong churro? The
It's for
footlong
the sandwich.
cookie?
It's for the sandwich.
Or all of them can fit in it though. There are 3 different insulated compartments, so you can have a sandwich, a cookie, and a churro.
Oh,
look
really?
at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
They love these footlong snacks they got going.
It's their whole thing.
I mean,
Honestly,
they
I think it's a
finally-
great idea.
They finally found something.
So wait, there's a sandwich, a cookie, and what else did you say?
Churro.
Churro.
Oh, I didn't know
Or
there was
maybe it's a
churro.
pretzel. I don't really recall.
They have a pretzel and a churro. They could probably both fit because
Yeah.
they're the same shape.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is, like, who would have thought that Subway's thing, after all these years, the tuna fish scandal and all that stuff,
Yeah.
who would have thought that it would have been something that was so far from a sandwich? But it was their most popular thing, which is 12 inches of something. And it just happened to be 12 inches of a churro, a cookie, or a pretzel. It's so weird. Good on them. Whoever came up with that idea was probably like maybe a little nervous to pitch, going against the grain.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Take it to the tank.
Dude, I mean, that was a huge. They
Couple
could have
more
a whole
pieces here.
spin-off restaurant of like only foot-long items.
That would be very American.
Yes.
The foot long cafe.
Oh, dude, 12 inches of fill-up.
How do we feel about cheesesteaks? Well, I guess this isn't a cheesesteak, but Quiznos is doing something. Which, first of all, Quiznos, are you still around?
Where have they been?
Where is the nearest Quiznos? I don't even know. They're introducing 2 Philly subs in the U.S. and Canada. Apparently, they're still alive in Canada too.
Oh, interesting.
The
Okay.
queso Philly sub and the mushroom Philly sub.
Well, good on you. I'm
You
not.
don't want to hear about it?
Not really. I'm not going.
All right, you have the floor.
When's the last time you went to Quiznos?
Well, that's my point.
Wait, do you remember Quiznos had the talking baby?
Yes, the Super Bowl ad.
mascot.
Mhm.
Dude, didn't do him any good.
Well,
Well, they're still around.
it was in that phase where everybody and their sister was opening a Subway sandwich place.
And now,
There's so many now. There's Firehouse, there's Quiznos, there's Subway, there's
Jersey
Jersey
Mike's.
Mike's, there's
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
where did the Blimpies go?
They're still around.
Really?
Yeah, I think in Walmart locations exclusive. Like, I'm pretty sure.
I grew up going to Blimpies. They made the best turkey sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and the most red wine vinegar. I'd ask them to pour it on until it took the enamel off my teeth.
Oh God.
I loved vinegar. Growing up, I would just drink straight red wine vinegar.
Oof.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Dude, somebody called me one time an acidic son of a bitch, and I was like, they knew like I loved vinegar-based products. And you know what? My boyfriend hates vinegar. I can't even like. I wanted to eat a pickle the other day at Disneyland. He wouldn't let me.
That's crazy.
What do you mean he won't let you?
Well,
Just
because
eat a pickle.
no. He wanted to kiss me. He just not didn't let
No.
me. He was like, I'm not going to kiss you once you eat a pickle.
Oh, get
Like,
over
his
it. Power
fear-
through.
His fear is vinegar. My deep food love is vinegar.
I love vinegar too.
I
so
do
good,
too.
so good.
Hawaii Punch in the chat says, I used to put pickles on my pancakes.
Really?
You know-
Interesting.
Part of me wants to say that sounds awful, but it could work.
So a question, like, what kind of pancakes? Was it just like a buttermilk pancake, like one of the normal dollar, like, you know what I'm talking about, single stack, whatever the hell you call them, like it's the normal pancake.
Yes.
And
Just a pancake.
did you put maple syrup on it, and did you butter it in addition to the pickles? Like, what? How do you dress it? I need to know who I'm.
Do you do butter on your pancakes?
Yes. Yes. Why wouldn't you butter your pancakes?
I don't butter pancakes or waffles. You're already putting the syrup on.
What?
Yeah, you don't need it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Who
What do you
would not
mean?
butter their pancake or waffles? That's like saying I'm not going to put butter on my mashed potatoes.
I don't do that either.
That's bullshit. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
You don't need it. There's syrup already.
That's crazy. You need the butter and then you need the syrup. You need everything. It all works together for each other, you know?
Hawaiian Punch says yes with the syrup. Syrup and pickle on the pancakes.
Gross.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, it could be good. Weird food combinations are a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that, though. Not that. Wow. Well, any more food news?
That's it.
Oh.
That's all for the food news
Th-
today.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm actually full. Not a single crumb left.
Yeah, I can tell.
I really appreciate it. All right, I got to use the bathroom real quick. We're going to take a look at this piece from our vault. Does it work?
I think so. Let's try it.
Okay, because it didn't work before. But by the way, we have a bunch of stuff that exists on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. The Zach Sang Show exists. Also on TikTok, too. We've been doing this for the last 17 years or so, and we got a lot of stuff that sits in our vault. We repackage it just for you. Here's a little piece of it, okay? We'll be right back. Has anybody actually ever done that?
No way.
Dined
I've-
and dashed.
Yeah.
I've done it
Yeah.
Really?
by accident one time.
Oh, I could see that happening.
Yeah, like I was in the
Mm.
middle of talking and we finished eating and then they took away the plates and stuff. We were talking for like another half hour. So my brain just thought like, oh, I already paid. And then we just got up and walked out. But I felt so bad that I came back the next day and paid
Interesting.
because
good
I don't want to
man.
be that guy.
So I'll be honest, I tried to do it one time and they stopped me.
What do you mean? How they stop you?
It's
got
really easy.
caught.
I was getting up to leave, and they said, "Hey, you got to pay." That's how they stopped me. What do you mean? What do you mean? How would they stop me?
Wait. So where were you at? Was it like a
No,
nice place?
Yeah,
or?
it was nice. It was so okay. I'll tell you the story. It was this restaurant in Montclair, New Jersey, and I was there with my friend Lauren Muty, and they had like a staff dinner party, like a staff party at a certain point.
Okay.
And it gets to a point where like the only patrons in the place are me and my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like in another section of the restaurant partying. And I'm like I don't want to be that guy, but like, do you think they even remember that we're here? And we talk about it.
Yeah.
Another 30 minutes goes by, and I'm like, okay, like, let's just go. They never brought us a check, nothing. They never brought us a check.
So it's their fault.
That's,
Well, I think they just kind of forgot about us.
By that
until
logic,
they
I'm going to skip out every time before they bring it.
No, they forgot about us until they saw us get up and leave. That definitely caught their eye. And then from there, I was like, oh my God, I forgot. We didn't pay. Of course. I had to play it off like, oh, I didn't even realize you didn't pay. But I was just like, that was the only time in life where I was like, let's just see what happens. And I got caught.
Damn, you've gotten caught trying to dine and ditch. You've gotten caught trying to return clothes that you wore in a photo shoot.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to quit while you're ahead.
Yeah. You're a bad criminal.
I just like trying things. I get
Yeah.
a rush from the try.
Yeah, same.
But
Maybe I'll try robbing a bank.
And then I just get so embarrassed when I have to dance it off. Like I didn't just try to dine and dash.
Because you were caught.
Or then like I have to look at a cashier in the eye and be like, oh, yeah, I did wear them. I think I forgot about that. And
There
then
were-
it was bad.
I mean, there was a little rush to like trying to steal something when you were a kid, you know?
I used to have a
You
friend,
peel a gum in your pocket and like your heart's beating as you exit the door.
Dan, the first rich person I ever knew in my life was this, his dad was rich and his name was Nick. And he, in middle
Jonas?
school, Nick Jonas, Nick Briz. Nick Briz in middle school would steal from the cost cutters.
The what?
It was called cost
Like a
cutters.
discount grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he'd steal batteries and all these weird things. Like nobody understood it because, like, dude, your dad has a Maserati.
Mm.
Like, what's up? And then he got caught one day, and his dad had to come and pay for everything. And that's the story.
That was a good payoff.
When I was a kid, I walked through the grocery store and they had like the loose like baby carrots, and I took a baby carrot and ate it. I felt so bad about it. I thought for days
I get
the
it.
police were gonna come to my house and arrest me.
So I also stole from this Cost Cutters that my friend was stealing from. I stole a thing of Ferrero Rochers.
Ferrero
hell is that?
Rochers.
Ferrero Rochers? Yes. Ferrero Rocher. I stole them.
This is all alleged, by the way.
No, I totally did it.
I'm trying to protect you. You're not letting me.
The Cost Cutters is not around anymore. They replaced it with an apartment complex.
You don't have the dough for a lawyer right now.
You're right.
You need me.
I didn't steal anything. No, but when I was younger, I stole.
What's the statute of limitations on that?
And I'm going to be honest, it haunted me for what felt like forever.
I believe it.
I was like so convinced they were coming for me. I was like, I wouldn't eat the candy. I was so nervous. I steal this thing. All I wanted was this chocolate. My mom would never buy it. I was like, F it. I'm stealing it. And I steal it. And then I just look at it for what feels like weeks and I just don't eat it because I'm afraid they're going to come and like get it. So when they come, I need to be able to give it to them. It was really bad. It's really
you still have it?
bad. I mean, probably
Did you
somewhere
ever
in
eat
the room.
it?
No, I never ate it. Well, where'd it go though?
Probably melted. What is that?
Hang on, call your mom. We gotta find out.
She would know.
You know what I do take whenever I go to the grocery store? I still always like pick up like a random raw green bean. You know what I steal at the grocery store? One of those raw green beans. I just chew on that little bad boy the whole time I'm there.
Do you?
It's just a nice little snack to keep me through the grocery
Yeah,
store.
I usually do that with a French baguette at the store. Just kind of nibble it as I walk through the aisles.
You know?
I feel like people judge me for opening things in the grocery store that I'm gonna buy.
Oh, that's very true.
I don't like when people do that.
100%
I don't
people
know.
judge
I think
you.
it's so weird when people are like eating a bag of chips or drinking a drink that they haven't paid for yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It bothers me when people
I
do
grew
that.
up and my stepmom used to do that all the time, and I was like, well, that's pretty ballsy.
It's
like,
also very tacky.
is it?
Oh, the most tacky.
What?
Yeah.
How is it tacky? Like, what is that doing to anybody?
It's just weird.
It is
like
weird.
It's I
I'm
can't
fu-
describe it. You're first of all, you're eating it before you paid for it.
Like, you don't own
so
that-
like,
you
what
don't
do you
own that
want? Okay, are you implying that I'm not going to be able to cover it because right now I can't?
Well, yeah.
So I'm not even going to the grocery store.
You know how many times you go up to the register and somebody's card's declined or whatever? That could happen. It's just kind of odd handing like a half-open bag of something to a cashier too and having them scan it.
What?
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
God, there's worse things.
There are worse things. But for the record, I didn't say it was equivalent to like killing somebody.
Wait, how do you
Yes.
feel about? Oh, you're gonna hate this one, Karen. But how
Here
do
we
you feel
go.
like when a mom gives a kid like a little bag of apples to eat in the grocery store because the kid's bitching and won't shut up, and some mom's like, "All right, eat this."
Did they bring the apples or did they find the apples
No,
in
they
the
found
store?
the apples at the store. They gave the kid a snack that they got in the store because they're gonna pay for it later.
That's
Take
good.
that woman's kid away.
No, I think she's
That
doing
is
that for
bad parenting.
she's doing that for the safety and security of all patrons.
It's the safety and security?
Yes, her kid's being a menace, so she's distracting child with something in the store.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a good mom. That's a mom who gets it. Yo, beautiful human. Zach Sang Show back here on the Amazon Music Twitch channel. And please don't think that I'm a crazy person for the conversation that we're about to have. Because I kind of think it's a little serious.
Okay.
My boyfriend came to me the other day. Yesterday. And he brought up the idea of getting a monkey.
That's not allowed, is it?
Illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it genuinely illegal?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it all over my TikTok feed now.
It's considered an exotic animal. so you can't have one at your house.
Oh,
Why would you want a monkey?
I don't know. Maybe like have one like to raise and
They rip your face off.
Yeah,
a capuchin.
Yeah.
They're so little.
this isn't something you're actually considering.
Well, apparently not because it's illegal. I guess.
Just have a baby.
Okay, relax. That's a huge commitment.
So it's a monkey.
Yeah, I know. Kidding. Okay, everyone thinks I'm crazy. I'm gonna
Yeah, I mean,
see my
it's-
way out of
it's
this chat.
giving, it's giving Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Okay, please. I'm not gonna hold meet and greets with my capuchin monkey in my backyard. Imagine. You go to Craigslist and you see like hang out with a monkey ad. It's my house. and I come out dressed as a zookeeper.
Sounds like something already happens there. A monkey.
No, it's not.
Well,
gonna
okay,
hap-
so let me
Clearly
ask
it's
you
not
this.
happening.
Well, let's just play it out here. Let's say it was legal. What's the thinking here?
What do you mean? Like,
Why do you want one?
I mean, I think it'd be amazing. I think it'd be really fulfilling. I think
Think
it'd be
about
really
it
cool.
though. Really think about it.
You know, it has to wear a diaper like 100% of the time.
And you know
right?
it's probably throwing poop around your house.
I've literally had a monkey throw poop at me before.
Me too.
Really, I've hung out with a monkey twice.
And that didn't happen?
No,
This monkey would be just slinging its body around your house constantly, hanging off, breaking things, throwing poop everywhere.
I'm interested. Cheeky Kels, do you think I could even take care of a monkey?
No.
That settles that.
Definitely not.
Why?
Because they're a lot more work than you think. I actually, one of my favorite, there used to be the show on Comedy Central called This Is Not Happening. And one of my favorite comedians tells this story about her monkey sister, because growing up, she had a monkey sister. And it
What the
is like
hell?
insane. Like monkeys are so much work. They throw poop. They're like
Yeah.
crazy. The like monkey used to get like they used to like not like when other people were around the family. They're super protective. So if other people laughed around the family, like the monkey would want to attack them. Like it's like it's not like a little thing.
Yeah, it's a big commitment.
Okay, guys. Well, I guess I'm not getting a monkey today.
What did you expect us to say?
I don't know. like,
Yay,
maybe
do
I,
it.
I feel like, oh, that's cool. Think you can bring him in?
It's so not. I mean, if you would keep him here, maybe.
Imagine if it was a new co-host.
I'm not gonna lie, monkeys terrify me. They
I-
terrify me.
Chimpanzees scare me.
Mm-mm.
Capuchins, I'm cool with.
All of them, because like they look in your eyes and they have very human eyes.
Duh. We
And-
came from them.
I know. I didn't say I don't know why they have human eyes.
They are us. We are them. Think about that.
I
shit,
get it. I've
dude.
seen Planet of the Apes. I know what's about to happen.
Dude, the makeup and the wardrobe in that, wild. Not good.
Yeah, I kind of liked it when it was worse, though.
I don't like. I like the middle version of it, not the first
With the one with Mark
not the
Wahlberg.
most recent. Yes.
Yes.
Give me the middle. I like the
Not
ones
the
where I know
reboots.
they're in outfits.
Yeah, I agree.
I watched that movie 1,000 times.
Like, I don't want the CG ones. I want the outfit one.
I wanted to be one of those monkeys. Like what I would have given growing up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you would have given.
To be a part of Planet of the Apes, but on the planet, like the ape side, yes.
Yeah, but they terrify me. So
Yeah, I
if
get
you
it.
get one, I'm probably not coming over anymore.
Yeah.
I get it.
Just
Yeah.
get a cat.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I fucking
If you
hate
want one, I have
cats.
two. You can have one.
I'm fine. They're not great, and I think they're not going to get along with my dogs.
Cats?
Yeah, whereas like a monkey, like dude, imagine that Instagram account.
Of the monkey just throwing your dogs around the house.
No, it's a capuchin. They can't do that.
They're stronger than you would think.
Have you seen how little they are?
Yeah, but they have like a lot of core strength.
You really think your dogs would get along with a monkey?
There we
They don't
go.
even get along with each other.
There it is.
Yeah, but if I raised a monkey around them, you
And
know,
you raised both of them.
together, yeah, it's bad. Okay, got it.
This is a terrible idea.
Okay, well, it wasn't really going to go to action because it was illegal. So, anyway, I saw something on Instagram the other day because I am one of the few. Actually, I'm interested. How many people do you have in your close friends, Jordan?
Like 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm one of the 30 people, which is, I mean, how many people do you think you know? Like 38?
In
In
general.
real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many people have you ever met?
Like 42? Like,
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay, well, it's an honor to be
You're welcome.
included in your close friends. I saw you had a really interesting encounter with an Uber driver the other day
Yeah.
who took his encounter with you to Instagram. This is so weird. And this is one of the many things that happens as just living as a woman in today's society.
Yeah, no, it was quite the experience. It all started with a fairly normal Uber trip with I thought this guy was such a nice guy. I had this dude that was trying to get in my Uber with me. I was on a night out in Venice, and there was like this 25-year-old. He was so like very drunk, got lost from his friends, and didn't know what he was doing. And I was like, you're not coming with me. Like, you need to stay where you are. And my Uber driver yelled at him for me, which was like very nice of him to do, but it was also a very normal and just decent human being thing to do. It would be like, yo, don't get in my car. This is not your Uber.
Mm-hmm.
So this Uber driver ends up taking me home as normal, and he's like, we have a good rapport by this point because he was so kind at the beginning, and he's like asking me if my color is real. Obviously.
The words my head.
And then he asked for my Instagram, and we were still about 10 minutes from my house. And what am I gonna do? Be like, sorry, I don't give out my Instagram. Like, no, I don't want to get kidnapped. Like, here's my Instagram. What's the worst that's gonna happen? So the next day, he sends me a pizza emoji ? And that was my request because I didn't follow him back. And then my friend lost her wallet, so I went to go follow him back to see, or like I went to go DM him, and I saw the pizza thing, and I was like, wait, I actually don't want to message him. And then the next week, he texted me, hey, didn't see that either. What I did see was the one from yesterday morning where he went on a rant about how all us people in LA are so entitled, and that no one, every time he asks to get pizza or have a conversation, everyone just says no. And that I'm lucky that he's a good person because he could have just left me there with that dude that was trying to harass me.
This is what he messaged you?
Yes, he messaged me this
Wait,
on Instagram. Should I read
crazy.
this verbatim?
Yes.
I saw this and I was like, this can't be real.
Yeah. He also spelled entitled very, very wrong. He spelled it intillited. INTILITIED. But yeah, he said, God, why are you people in LA are so intellighted? Anytime I try to get to just know someone and get a pizza or convo, it's always a no. And if I was someone who lived in LA and didn't care about people's safety, I would have just left you there with that dude that was trying to get in your pants.
So just to be clear, because he was
What?
helpful to you, he thinks that he's entitled
Yes.
to a date with you or a response from you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. So blocked him, reported him to Uber. My
Good.
parents want me to get a restraining order, but I think that's a little too far.
I don't think you'll need that because
Yeah.
you'll never see him again.
But he does know my address, which is a little concerning. Like, he dropped me off at home. So I'm like, but I'm always vigilant when I'm leaving my house, so.
You know, some people, and I
Sorry-
think this is a good idea for like women, young women like you, some people don't do a drop off at their house. They'll do a drop off like 3 houses down so that they don't actually know your address.
Yeah, but then eventually you have to walk. It's a whole thing. I'm just really sorry that you have to deal with that, number one. And number two, I think there needs to be more safety protocols in place and more like understanding of who is driving and understanding where somebody lives. Also, like, is that information saved? I mean, he's aware of it. Like, he can make note of it. There's a bunch of...
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm just going, okay. After he dropped you off, what did you think of him before he messaged you?
I thought not much. I honestly was just like, that was a nice Uber driver.
Okay, and if he if he messaged you something nice, like, hey, thought you were really great the other night, would you maybe want to get a drink sometime? Would that offend you?
Not at all.
How weird is that?
Yeah, but it's because he's crazy.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, everybody gets pissed off when, you know, oh, so you're so entitled. No, you sent a pizza emoji and a question mark. That's not how you ask somebody out.
Yeah.
You
And
know
by the
what I
way, there's
mean?
a lot of guys like that. A
I
lot
know.
of men are like that.
But they get all pissed off about it. And it's like, well, if you're actually decent and not an a-hole.
No, decent and communicate like a human being and an adult.
And what's the worst that could happen? You say, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What's so bad about that?
Yeah. But I mean, he really showed his true colors with that message, you know?
Yeah, fucked
Damn.
up, dude. Fucked up.
That's
and,
bold,
And
though.
honestly, clearly he was only helping you out so he can freaking, potentially score himself. Dirty.
Yeah.
Dark.
That's weird.
It's giving garbage human.
I'm trying to think if I've had a couple bad Ubers in my day.
I've had some crazy Ubers. Like to the point where I have had some crazy Ubers. I've had some crazy Ubers. But I've also like met some really gifted people and some really interesting people. I've also taken some weird Ubers all over the country, all over the world. But like, dude, some weird Ubers. Like, dude, Memphis, Tennessee in the middle of the night, Columbia, Missouri in the middle of the night, Garden City, Kansas in the middle of the night, where there's like, I don't know, like, In Garden City, Kansas, there's probably like 2 active Ubers
Right,
at any
yeah.
given moment,
Yeah.
or at one. You know, very weird stuff, and you get to know people. You really get to know people, and I'll tell you, in a lot of the places where I get Uber when I travel, not New York and LA, and if I'm with my boyfriend, like we do not act like we're together. And if somebody asks if we're brothers, we go yes.
I
And it happens way more than you think.
I kind of understand that.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
people are nuts and you never know.
Thing is, though, there's a lot of bad drivers. There's even more bad passengers.
Oh, that is true.
Like, I have been on the other side of that, and it was horrible
You drove for Uber and Lyft?
for like 6 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was the last time I worked at the show.
Really?
That's when I was doing it because we didn't have any money.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, like
We
none
didn't
of us
have
made anything, and I would leave the show and do Uber, and my God, it was horrible.
What was the worst interaction you've ever had with somebody?
There was one where a guy brought in his girlfriend, and she was definitely like should have gone to the hospital, and she was like that out of it. And he was like, "No, it's totally okay, and just can you swing into this CVS?" And whatever. And I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable with this. So I kicked him out of the car and called the cops, and then
Really?
oh yeah, and then there was the worst were the moms that you'd pick up from like a afternoon of drinks with the ladies, because they would get all like, you know, I'm a younger guy, and they would be all like, just loud. I'm like, okay, just get out of the car, get out of the car.
Fascinating. What's the
And
worst
then
thing
there's
that
the people that threw up in the
yeah,
car.
yeah. What was the worst thing
Oh,
that's
God.
happened to your car? Because
I mean,
I've been in cars where somebody had like peed all over the seat.
Somebody smoked in my car. That's what it was.
What?
Somebody just took out a cigarette and lit it. I'm not joking.
No way.
And he was like, "Oh, I have the window down." I'm like, what?" And I don't care. He was in the front seat next to me, and
I
he just
hate-
like cracks the window and takes out a cigarette, not anything else, a cigarette, and lights it.
Does he continue to smoke or what does he
I
do?
kicked him out.
Really?
Yeah. But at that time, nobody had the dash cam thing. If I did it now, I'd definitely have the dash cam. Because that's how
wild.
all the videos you see of people.
Yeah,
misbehaving and
That's
stuff.
the era where people didn't know, do I sit in the front seat or the back seat of this thing because it's not a taxi? Do you remember that?
I always sit directly behind the driver.
Yeah, by the way, that's honestly, they don't want that. They actually want you to be behind the passenger seat so they can see you so they don't think you're doing anything.
Okay, I'll do that. Not in the front seat though. I don't like the
No,
front
but
seat.
people would do that. I remember like having the conversation on the radio pretty extensively, like getting hundreds of phone calls where people are like, what's the difference? Like, do you sit in the front or the back?
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
I do. And I remember when Lyft was first a thing, remember when they had the pink mustaches on the front of the
Oh,
car?
yeah.
The whole thing was we're more personable than Uber. And so when you got in, you had to fist bump. They got rid of that. Thank God. That was so weird. So weird. And I was driving for Lyft at the time. I'm like,
You
I don't want to
would
do
be.
this. And my pink mustache fell off on the highway. I almost caused like a 3-car pile up. I saw it fall off and go under my car, and then I looked in the rearview mirror, and people were like, "There's a freaking mustache the size of a Volkswagen in
Dude,
the middle of the 405."
What an interesting time in history where people are getting used to using these apps to get around.
I know.
Crazy. I remember landing at LAX when I used to travel in like 2009, 2010,
Yeah.
2011. And I remember my early trips to LA, some guy coming up to me with a promo card being like, "Hey man,
Mhm.
this is Uber X. You call an Uber to get around. Use this promo code." What the fuck did you just say? Like, I had no idea because I would just take taxis everywhere.
Yeah.
And I would like, I remember having to figure out how to rent cars when I'd come to LA because I was under 25 all the time and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But I could drive in New Jersey, obviously, and Uber changed my life. Dude, the Uber X promo, like, I think I still have it. It was so crazy. Like, it was in 2008 or something.
It was so cheap for a long time.
2009. Yeah, it was. Wow, weird
It
memories.
was good times. Bad for the drivers, but good for people riding.
Yeah, I hope it's gotten better for the drivers.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think it has in some ways, but not as many ways as you'd think.
The gig economy is really tough. I call on the government to make life easier for everybody,
It's
right?
a tough one.
Yes, it is. But you know what's an easy decision?
What?
Decision to go right now because we have to.
Our cameras are dying.
Literally everything is going. The studio may actually explode. But it's okay. Tomorrow we have Max on the show.
All right.
Woo.
Then on Monday, Jack Griffo and Kira Cosseran's going to be here.
Sweet, very
Yay.
cool.
And then more guests in the middle of next week. We'll let you know who's coming on soon. But a definite Ariana Grande going to be here March 8th for part 2.
Excellent.
Yes!
All right, hell
And the
yeah. we're gonna
album.
say it right now.
Yeah. Eternal Sunshine is coming out March 8th. I just got an updated link to it. I guess they were just like an updated streaming link.
To the album?
Yeah, I've been like, I don't know how I got on this list, but I got on the list of like when they make changes or whatever, they send out a fresh link to listen because I listen every day.
Yeah.
And I got a fresh one yesterday.
That's exciting.
It is. I'm excited.
How
You should
in the
be too.
know?
Very in the know.
Mm.
Very in the know. Too in the know. Anywhoozy, we got to go.
Let's
Right?
do it. Let's do it.
Good night, Jordan.
Good night.
Good night, Dan.
Later.
Good night to Cheeky Kels.
Good night.
Good night, Sam.
Good night.
Good night, Cam.
Night.
Good night, Moon. And a big good night to you. Be safe. Hug your family. Tell them that you love them. Get good sleep tonight. And kick tomorrow's butt. You're so close to the weekend. So close. Friday is almost here. Get good sleep tonight, and I'll talk to you real soon, okay? That's X Sang Show. If you need anything, we're always around. Peace and love. Bye.
I could